Greetings and salutations, friends, and welcome to trying to take down the Meat Lord. This'll be interesting. I managed to get all the way around this edge with, well, not a whole lot of incident, frankly. It turns out that swimming most of the way is actually a pretty good way of dealing with cannibal patrol, so that's nice. As for whether or not that'll be enough to deal with the village of cannibals, there is a lot of them. There's also the potential problem of, you know, wandering patrols, etc. So this is going to be an interesting undertaking, I'm sure. And I do believe that we're going to approach it a pinch more cautiously, I think. I'm sure there's a lovely way to get around this without a front-up assault, as a pitched battle would probably not be to my advantage at the moment. I have brought in a little bit of reinforcement here, as we've mobilized part of the militia from the Uzkulak base as well, with 3 of our little hivers. We've given them weapons, that's nice. Their equipment is garbage, but, you know, they don't possess any protection or anything, but I'm hoping that they'll be able to provide at least temporary distraction, if nothing else. And look, Team Money Dog is grown up now, so he's fucking enormous, so he'll be useful. And everybody else has, you know, got new weapons. Also have a new recruit, Horse and Silver and Alex, all of whom stats are not great, but after sitting around in the village and training with dummies for ages, honestly, 43 attack is pretty goddamn sweet on somebody who's, you know, never seen a cannibal before. Right. We are going to be engaging in what the ancients called skirmishing, as I've got some new weapons too. I've got a superheated crossbow, which I'm not sure about the point of that, honestly. If you're firing a stake the size of a grown man's thumb easily through somebody's chest at, you know, 600, 700, 800 meters per second, I feel as if the fact that the stake is warm really at that point is kind of the least of your concerns, really. But hey, you know, details. I'm sure making the stake hot as well. Oh, look at that, though. Oh, I am liking this. The stand and deliver is fierce with this. Right. Try not to miss every shot, preferably. Alright, so far so effective. That's to 4, my lad. We're just gonna have you pop up there and, you know, take away their weapons real quick. Maybe dump their armor on the ground. Discourage any future, lack of cooperation. Are you... Uh-oh. I was about to say, thank God I killed him in one hit, otherwise a volley of bullets was about to rip through Sufor's ass, but... Oh, another one. Now, I do expect that there's going to be a certain percentage of wasted ammunition in this endeavor, as we're, kind of engaging them at long range here, but... Oh god, has some... Fuck. Yeah, see, that's another concern as well. Their usual absolute and utter disregard for what is in front and behind of them, as, of course, I've taken more casualties from my own gunfire than the enemy already. Brilliant. I do truly, tremendously wish that they would at least, when they turn around and they see nothing but friendly targets, if they then might decide to, oh, maybe we shouldn't shoot into the pure clump of friendlies. This is, of course, not something the game takes into consideration, of course. Am I even bringing, like, bedrolls anymore? I don't think I am I? Nope. Brilliant. And are we now having a little bit of a stream of randoms coming up behind us, or what? Okay, well, move off to the side, then. Try and reduce the friendly fire, at least somewhat. At least a little bit. Brilliant. Let's take weapon. Dump gear. Alex Anderson, Meat Lord sounds like a Pornhub account. Witcher. Sort of, kind of, in a way. It could at least potentially be one. I don't know if they can pick back up, armor. I'm hoping not right now. I'll dump their medicine on the ground, too. It wouldn't necessarily surprise me if they could pick it back up again, but hey. I'll slap that onto one of the pack animals so that I'm not needlessly slowing myself down. It feels like it's always Griffin as well, isn't it? Was it Griffin now? Who was it that got one-shotted? Kazug, why are you not receiving medical aid? Before, are you being dumb? Oh, it's just that more of the animals have gotten, you know, butchered as well. Great. Oh, Alex, 79 minus on the leg. God damn it. The fight has not even begun, and half of my team is incapacitated in one way or another. Brilliant. Truly quite brilliant. Right, let's continue. Jesse Dings, Operation Get Behind the Darkies, but with hivers. Sort of, yeah. Are there more of them? I feel like there are more of them. Good God. I feel like rather than guns, what I really need here is a small tactical warhead. Sweet baby Jesus, okay. Sufor, trust me, you don't want to be going in that direction just yet. It's an unhealthy direction for you to be heading in. I'm pretty sure there's actually starting to get more of them. I mean, on the bright side, that means that it will be theoretically, technically easier to hit them as they come running towards me, so that's good. Oh, you're gonna go into the water for a little bit? That's good too. Yep, please do. That'll slow you down nicely. And this, incidentally, is a lovely, lovely example of how the West conquered the world. As it turns out that being able to form up in organized lines and just fucking shoot your opponent with guns is an extraordinarily effective way of subjugating savages. Ow! Could you not? Could you just control your fucking incredible incompetence for aiming? Just for the occasional second. God. The downside with, see, this is another thing right here, okay? You know, when the Europeans utilized mass gun formations like this, we also utilized training and tactics and formational warfare. We wrote entire manuals around this, actually. Very, very good manuals. It was one of the coolest things I saw in Vienna when I was visiting that like a week ago or so now. They had original copies of the manuals that they used to train people in pike and shot warfare. That was incredibly interesting because, see, everybody knew that the Romans were really good at this whole formational warfare thing. This was something that was written down and extensively studied in the manuals of Caesar, etc., right? But nobody really quite knew how they did any of this. We did have some surviving text here and there, one of which was from the Byzantine emperor, of all people, who had managed to note down to a decent extent how, of course it was the leg, obviously it would be the leg, how the Roman legions conducted their drills. This became invaluable, of course, for trying to create a fundament for a modern-day Western military. And you know what? It succeeded. Largely, it was the Dutch that started doing this, but everybody pretty much immediately started following up on it, because once we started figuring out how to do complex formations, oh boy, the sky was the limit. As it turns out that, again, being able to assume a complicated formation gives enormous advantages on the battlefield, like countless advantages on the battlefield, allowing a far smaller force to not only defeat a larger one, but to utterly dominate it. This is why it was standard British doctrine, you know, when the Brits started figuring out rapid-fire weaponry and stuff like that, like the breech-loader rifles, to engage native forces regardless of the difference in the size between the native force and the British force. It was just accepted that even if you had like 500 guys and you were up against 1,000 natives, the British commander would attack, always, trusting in the ability of their own weaponry and their own formations to make up the difference. And it worked every single time. Well, 99.9% of the time anyways. You know, there were the occasional exceptions, like the Zulus, for example, and that wasn't even due to a breakdown in Western tactics. It was due to a breakdown in Western racism. Straight up, okay? I mean, the reason why the Zulus did so well at Isla Luana, etc., was because the Brits forgot that they were the superior people, God's chosen, and that they shouldn't give the savages any sort of, good thinkies. You know, they shouldn't view them as opponents at all. They should simply just deploy upon them as they would any other force and crush them. Instead, they started viewing them as a military power. They started viewing themselves as a punishment expedition moving into Zulu territory, as if they were a nation or something to be fought openly. This was the mistake, because the Zulus understood that they could actually rush the British quite easily. And since the British didn't deploy themselves into pre-prepared defensive positions, which incidentally their Boer advisors demanded of them, the Zulus just ran at them, screaming. And the British, having deployed to wage war in the European fashion, got overwhelmed. But hey, you know, it's the Brits. The Brits have always been a little bit retarded as well. The Brits always have been somewhat retarded. That is one of the problems of the British Empire. Alright, well that took care of a fair few of them. Let's see if we can't haul out a couple. Are you one of the... Yes, you are. You're one of the bounty lads. Hello. Alright, I don't really know if I can... Well, actually, no, I can spare a dude to watch over you because, well, I've managed to shoot a bunch of my own dudes in the fucking legs, so I'm actually entirely fine. Oh, alright, perhaps we should activate that whole ranged firing thing that we've been utilizing so effectively up until this point. Damn, but you do wear a lot of armor, don't you? Holy shit. Like... Look at this motherfucker. He's got half a dozen bullet holes in him, and he's still coming. He's still coming. Oh, hello there. Right, let's turn off your ranged combat and just, deal with that guy, and that guy's not really getting anywhere either. Come here, crippled little doggo. Please take his weapon away, and, yeah, grab his armor too. I mean, we can probably sell it for something. It's probably worth something. He's a grand wizard of the Cannibal court, after all. I'm sure he's useful. And do bandage him, because there's a 30,000 cat bounty on his ass, which I'm quite interested in, actually. Nicholas Christoph, hi Arch, am I a hiver? Will you release mod list? No. It requires far too much effort. And yes, Nicholas, there you are. You're a hiver. You've got a very large sword. I hope you're happy with it. But we really should have used pikes. Again, that was one of the problems with the Holy Sun Luanda thing. They, the British were under this impression that, again, they were fighting a regular military. And so they set up in their little block formations and expected to somehow trade volleys with the Zulus. Whereas in reality, what they should have done is either the Boer way of, you know, circling the wagons and awaiting the enemy attack in what was essentially a fortified position, or, alternatively... Right, Alex, unfortunately your leg is kind of fucked up. I wonder if you'll be useful in the upcoming confrontation. Kaza, your arm is bone, so I think you are going to be... my first little prison keeper. Whereas what they should have done is literally deploy in pike blocks against them. That would have worked excellently. Stand and deliver, boys. We've got more savages incoming. More Zulus on the way. Man, they keep getting close. Oh, Sufor, no, you little stunty turd. Do not go over there. Thank you. Hello, are you another one of those? No, there's no bounty for you, so you can die. That's not a problem. Nobody cares if you live or die. That's irrelevant by and large. God bless the gun. The great civilizer. The Americans had a funny song when they were invading the Philippines, talking about how they were going to civilize the savages with the Krag, which was the weapon of the US Army at the time, the Kjell-Jorgensen. A lovely little gun that was Norwegian, incidentally. A lot of people will tell you that it's Danish. It was not Danish. The Danes had never invented anything. Literally, nothing, ever, at any point in history. Denmark has not invented a single solitary thing. At all. Not a one. You can look it up if you don't believe me. Unironically, the Danes have never invented anything. Not even their famous Danish, the sugary pastries. They're fucking Austrian. God help me, the Danes truly are a sad and pathetic lot. What was I on about? I forgot now. What was I on about? Oh, yes, killing Filipino people with Norwegian guns. Okay, so... one of the problems with the Kjell-Jorgensen was the fact that we basically sold the American a prototype, and we did this knowingly, by and large, admittedly. But it's not. We didn't know that it was, you know, the non-functional prototype. As far as we were concerned, it was a functional prototype. It worked. It fired bullets, etc. It reloaded. It was one of the first magazine-loaded rifles in the world, by the way, a major achievement, of course. But. Due to it being one of its first kinds in the world, there were several little things we hadn't quite figured out yet, one of which was the magazine. See, the magazine spring, the thing actually reloading the weapon, it turned out to be way too weak to actually push bullets into the gun, and we didn't know that, because we didn't think we needed to test that, honestly. We hadn't thought quite that far ahead. But this meant that it worked initially. You test fire it, it'll load the rifle round just fine, no problems. But after you've reloaded the gun a couple of times, it'll start seeing some real problems, as you'll essentially wear out the spring mechanism inside of the weapon, which led to a tremendous quantity of jams, giving the gun, frankly, a somewhat undeserved reputation for being unreliable. The gun was perfectly reliable. For the first couple of reloads, you know. What happened thereafter, well, that was for us to know, and for the Americans to eventually find out. Also, why exactly did I turn off their hold order and leave their ranged order on when it was the exact opposite thing that I was trying to do? That's a wonderful fucking question. Okay, yes, you're still gonna have the hold order, that's important. It's less important for you, as you are, of course, now going to try and get around the enemy, as I have found myself involved in a little bit of a mini-pitched battle, which is not what I was necessarily looking for at all. Alright, Megalo, Fraz, Chilchuk, and Jesse Jinx. Let's get you up here. Turn on your ranged damage. As they're kind of coming in the numbers here, and I'd very much so prefer to keep shooting them for quite a while longer. I just need to keep a very strict grasp on what exactly they're shooting at, when, why, and where. Oh, Chilchuk, why are you, Oh, your arm was, you know, ruined by a shot, by a little bit of friendly fire. It happens. Right. Make sure you're tossing your lead down range, please. Not towards our friends and family over here, okay? Good. Oh, I'm seeing one of the big boys incoming there. Let's get the range damaged, focus in on his ass. And intercept the little bastards coming at us in close quarters as well. God damn it. They really are tough little bastards, aren't they? Right. Line up on the second Grand Wizard of the Black KKK. Oh, good job, Halcinator. You managed to run directly in front of a discharging weapon. Wonderful, wonderful. I can't even blame the gunner for that one, Halcinator. That was you. That was 1000% you. You stepped in front of that gun, and then you looked mildly surprised when it hit you in the face. I cannot even blame the gunner for that one, not for even a single solitary instance. Right, we are getting a little bit too close up in the shooting again, aren't we? Yes, we are. Alright, mostly scrawny cannibals. We should be able to deal with those in melee without too much of a problem. Alright, make sure we've turned off the hold order on everybody. Come on, Halcinator, you can take on a scrawny cannibal, surely. Oh, nice. That was a danger close shot there, okay. Alright, hold your ranged fire, cancel your hold orders, and you may join in the fight in close quarters now. Right, anybody dying? No, Yofi's down, but... Is that a big boy? That is looking like sort of kind of a big boy. Yes, he is. Right, Megalo, Fraz, and Chilchuk. Let's get you over here. Let's make sure you've got the hold order on. Ranged. Take aim at... Oh, yeah, your arm is still busted. Forget about that. Now, try not to hit Yofi that he's currently carrying, if at all possible. Just the big guy with the armor, please. Good. Nice. Right. Rest of you, join in the fight. It is coming to my recollection and conclusion here that I really should have brought some bedding for all of this. That would have been very, very, very useful to recuperate my lost HP. Okay, good. Keep beating them down. We're gonna have to try and get their weapons whilst we're doing this, but we need to actually smack down the majority of them before we can worry about that. Okay, there's still a couple actually coming in. El Horrible, Cactus, Sonia. Let's get you out on the side. Cactus, you can bandage yourself. Ranged, please, Sonia. Okay. We're beginning to get most of them beat down. There's another Grand Wizard. Cactus, you're back up. Good. Nice. God, he's still limping along at remarkable speed, ain't he? Come on, pick him down before he gets one of his big-ass swings off. Okay, fine. He's in the middle of our dudes now. Let's be careful. Right. Realign yourselves. Come on, cut him down. The big guys are the real nasty ones, because they do one swing and they hit so many people for so much damage. Okay, who's still firing? Who's still firing? Megalaw, stop, please. Chilchuck, stop, please, as well. Horrible, stop, stop, stop. Right, no more shooting. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that is a lot of fighting. Let's get weapons. Disarm. Start the lengthy disarmament process. Little copper weapons are hardly the most important, but let's get them anyways. Right, is that last guy down? Okay, last guy down. Okay, you may start bandaging yourselves at this point, as we are not going to have the luxury of dedicated medics right now. So everyone with the capacity to bandage themselves, please go ahead and do. Jesus Christ, more of them. Okay, right, ranged. Careful, very careful with the range damage, but still. And you. Do we have anybody else? Yes, you, Chilchuck. Wait, no, you don't have an arm. We don't, yeah, no, we don't need to worry about you. You're way too heavily injured as well. Heal yourself up. Alright, one more down. Another one down. You'd think the camp would be, you know, would start to get a little empty by now. Okay, another boss guy. Ooh. Ow. Fuck you very much. Boss guys. Please shoot boss guys. Megalo, where did you go? There you are. Jesus. I do hate those wide swings they got on them. Ow! Oh, scrawny raiders. Okay, right. I need to, real quick, put somebody on the walls as well, as they do have a habit of picking just the worst possible times, don't they? They really do. Right, everybody. Get on the guns. I do not have the time to, micromanage you right now, but I trust you will do okay. I hope you will do okay. Right, turn the range damaged back off again. Right. Right, did everybody actually get back to bandaging themselves? And resume operation, take away all of their bloody stuff. Yes, drop on ground. Oh boy. And El Horrible, are you? Yeah, your ranged is still on. Okay, move you back, turn your ranged off. My Jesus! That was a fight and a half. Okay, everybody who's still up, is everybody still bandaging themselves? Okay, Silva is down with a caved-in skull. What else is new? Fraz is down. Chilchuck is not doing well. Jesse Jinx has had better days. Sonia and the pack animals, at least, are doing okay, so that's nice. You just start bandaging the dog, please. I know you're not very good at bandaging, but we're in somewhat of a desperate situation right now, so please just do. Good boy. Alex Adamson, we also split our expedition into 3 to cover more ground, a Napoleon move. The Zulus set upon the smallest of the 3 as we were setting up camp. They did indeed. It was a somewhat foolish thing to do in enemy territory. But again, see, that comes back to the fact that the British were under the idea that there really was no such thing as, like, the smallest column. That was the thing, right? As far as the British were concerned, there was no necessarily inherent disadvantage in meeting the Zulus with a smaller number of men. They expected to be able to beat the shit out of the Zulus, regardless of how few men they had to actually take them on. And in 98% of engagements, this would be correct. But this was the 1% of engagements in which that wasn't going to be correct, due to a long series of unfortunate coincidences. Right, we're just gonna dump weapons over here, and we're just gonna guard them with our angry critters. I see some of you are getting back up again. I don't like that. Yeah, this is why I need to be taking away their weapons ASAP so that they can't get up and inflict any further damage upon me. Okay. Let's get people healed up. Right, need to... No, not you. Actually, how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Very well. The enemy is not even attempting to breach the walls. Yes, I am fine. This is... The city is not a concern. Griffin, just consider yourself a medic for now, right? And help out wherever you can. Megalore, the rest of you, I need you to stay over there and be essentially guards in case the enemy comes back. Right, does anybody else have... Oh, you don't have a medikit? Don't worry, I'm pretty sure there's going to be plenty of them lying on the ground. See? Not a problem. Right, Desert Hamster, did you somehow survive this fight? You did! Good! You've got a large backpack, which means you're on weapon gathering detail now. I don't even know how many fucking dudes that was, but... a lot. I might be counting the casualties later. Okay, there's a... Ooh, okay, hello. There is a bounty on you. You're down and you're conscious and you're... Was that the one that Kazug was carrying? What, you're carrying this guy? There's a bounty on him. Okay, I don't remember... Well, take his stuff. Dump on ground. Dump on ground. Take that, because cannibal research, why the fuck not? Right, is he bandaged? He is. Okay, so he must have bandaged himself. Alright, that's fine. Chill check. Pick that one up, please. Oh. You can't carry anyone with this arm. Fair enough. Do you have a splint kit? No. Darn it. Alex, you can't heal yourself, but there you go. Not a problem. It's a lot of busted arms, unfortunately. Non-ideal. Okay, you can carry him. Pick him up. I really do not need to be carrying around this one piece of iron ore. It is frankly not necessary. Right. Disarm, disarm, disarm. Disarmor. I mean, the armoring part is hardly the most pressing of all of the things I have to do, but it does help, doesn't it? Speaking of, any more of you big lads? Any more of you bounty lads around? Yes, there's a bounty lad. Okay. First aid him. And let's get their weapons. Darn it. Blah. Now, we can leave a couple of little bronze clubs on the ground. That's fine, relatively speaking. So long as we get it, their actually dangerous stuff away from them. No, not you, Desert Hamster. Right, go over there, dump off the rest of the weapons. I do wish there was a disarm button that would just have your dudes go around and just take away all of their dangerous shit. That would be lovely. That would be kind of great. Right, dump it all on the ground. Put the actually valuable stuff on the cows, as, you know, 2,000 bucks for a giant meat cleaver. I'll happily take that. I would never imagine using these weapons myself, no matter how apparently effective they are, because frankly, they're not very aesthetically pleasing, if I'm to be honest. They're, well, brutish and ugly, and I don't like them very much. Ooh, you're probably another bounty dude, aren't you? You're not. Okay, well, you're just gonna have to bleed to death then, I'm afraid. Not my problem. You're not worth anything to me, and thus, you are simply just going to die. If you didn't want to die, you should have gotten a bounty on you, okay? Simple as. Right. A put out of their misery button would also have been appreciated. Alright, is that guy doing good? Alright, you secured his stuff. You did not. Right, let's do that. You know, I'm sure this armor is actually worth something as well, but I'm keeping the space as open as I can. Right. Pick up. You have an interesting skin color, sir. A very interesting skin color. I'm not entirely sure how you managed that. Continue to seize all weapons. A fair few of these should probably be bleeding out and wandering off to cannibal heaven on a more permanent basis at this point as well. Ah, big boy. Yep, take big boy hammer. Yep, get it. A strip command, basically, is what I'm asking for. A strip command would be lovely. So they just went around taking everybody's stuff and just dumping it on the ground, because I don't need it. I don't necessarily want it. I just don't want the enemy to have it either, because, you know, they might try to use it against me or something cringe like that. I think that's most of them. Now, let's go deliver the latest batch of weaponry. Revenant, this calls for Rorke's Drift. Rorke's Drift by Sabaton. Ah, yes, because, of course, there came the demonstration of what happens when, if the British had actually followed the advice of their Boer compatriots and actually prepared themselves for a defensive battle, they probably would have defeated the Zulus easily, as they did at Rorke's Drift, where a very small number of British soldiers, I don't remember how many, it was a very small number, stood up to the entire horde that had attacked and defeated the British army previously, and handily defeated them. Oh hey, are you another big boy? Because they had the benefit of walls to break up the Zulus' charge, which was their main threat to the British. Yep, there's another. There we go. There's another bounty bleeding out on the ground there. Ooh, Holy Nation, perfect. I do want to farm relationship with them. Let's get him bandaged up and picked up. Nice. Okay, right. Time to check if there's a whole lot more of those little fuckers. Right, Megalo. Chilchuck. Jesse Jinx is not going to be participating in any fighting anytime soon. But Chilchuck, I could probably, I've got some splints left, don't I? Yes, I do. I can splint up the injury. Get myself another gun, potentially. Right, Zufor. Let's see. Oh yeah, we've depopulated this place quite nicely. There's still the Meat Lord, and here's 1, 2, 3, 4 lieutenants. But beyond him, there's not a whole lot of bad guys left. Which is very, 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 very good. Alright, just beat those to death if you need to. Oh, shit. God damn it. You've been doing the dumb over here, haven't you? See, the biggest danger to these guys is not the enemy. The biggest danger to these guys is themselves. Because they can't actually, you know, not shoot each other. Even though, despite the fact that they're on a fucking wall, they keep shooting each other still. Operating machine, yeah. I don't actually have a fucking health kit anywhere. Do you have one? You do. Thank Jesus. Okay. Right. Try to tie him up, because sometimes they do still get on the walls still. They teleport, little bastards. Oh, dog meat is not feeling too hot either, huh? Alright, are we... Yeah, that used up all of it, didn't it? I could swim out and get some more, I guess. Don't worry about your job for now. You... grab... corpse there. As he is about to, perhaps, fulfill his name. Turn off the jobs. I don't need you to do jobs. Just get him over to the beds section of the area. Right. Is anything weird happening here? Oh, Zufor. Don't. Please. 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 Do not do anything dumb whilst I'm away. Please. Right, there you are. Go out and see if you can find some more health packs. And you bring him over to the beds. You don't swim very fast. I feel like I need to put you in the water and teach you how to swim like a proper fish, considering the location of our base and everything. Okay. That's some. Good. fear we're gonna need a hell of a lot more than that. Let's get him in a bed, which will hopefully stop and deal with some of his injury. Let's keep going. And somebody, corpse, did you deliver him? No, cow, okay, crow, cow, not crow. Cow, okay, get dog meat as well. This has taught me a valuable lesson about keeping medical stores back at base, in case your little retard dudes decides to start friendly firing themselves. Which is probably what happened here. Right, I take it all of the bad guys on the ground are more or less dealt with at this point. I would be surprised if they weren't. Okay. We can move up everybody else a little bit then. Sajad, I'd usually spend a few hours with my crossbow guys packing toothpicks to level up the precision shot. Can my last 16 euros from yesterday to Witcher? Of course, why not? Not a problem, not a problem. I'll add them right away so I don't forget. There you go. Right, this is not the time to be micromanaging these guys, but I gotta micromanage them for now, otherwise I'm going to lose 2 farm laborers. Right, so Corpse is still dying, which is not great, but he's regaining a little bit of blood, which is nice. Come on, boy. Run, run, run. Right, give half of those to Cow. And let's see if we can't patch them up to the point where they're not gonna expire on me completely. Lovely. Right now then, bad people, remaining bad people. So this is the only way up for the bad people, which is good. Do I want to lure them over here, or do I want to fight them here? I think I actually want to fight them here. What? Not you. Jesse Jinx. Right, my remaining dudes in relatively good health, who can still fight, includes my dog. Alright, I sure fucking hope these guys are gonna be enough to kill the Meat Lord and his bad guys, because, I'm kind of limited in terms of, muscle at the moment. This is probably going to require some friendly fire incidents to occur. Come back here, you scrawny little cannibal shit. Back of the head. How did you miss that? How? He's not even resisting anymore. Like, literally, all of his limbs capable of resisting have been practically gnawed off him. Just smash him. That's all you need to do. Where did I put... Oh, 0 firewater. Yes, I was wondering where I put you. On the ground. Okay. I should really pick you up and bring you with me. Just in case any more of the cannibals wake up again. Oh. Some of them have decided to go to sleep, have they? Okay. This feels a bit mean, but at the same time, you know, I don't like cannibals very much, so bullying this guy slowly to death is fine. 33 attack. Okay, what if I... Oh, goody. Okay, you're gonna come by yourself to fight me, are you? Oh, perfect. Fucking ideal. Stand and deliver. Please hit him. Thank you. Yofi, do not run out in front of the guns. You are plenty injured enough as it is. Thank you very much. Right, I have weapon soup drop off, actually. Alright, well, you know, if they want to do this one by one, spirits of amity and honor and all that, I am perfectly fine with it. I am not going to reciprocate their honorable one-on-one combat requests. I am instead going to simply shoot them the moment they give me the opportunity to do so. But that is not my problem. That is a they problem. It is a they-them problem, if you will. Are you shooting that poor limping little cannibal? You are. Okay, that's just mean. Don't do that. That's just cruel. Okay. Next guy online. Wait, can I? Nah, 0% sneak chance. Yeah, I figured. Sufor, I wonder if you can outrun one of these little shits. Oh, hello. Yep, nope. And I haven't put you guys on hold, please. Hold. Do not rush off half-cocked, please. Right, here comes the big bad guys. Most of you, aim at Big Boy. I feel like his health bar is probably going to be challenging to get through. Oh. There you go, yeah. Keep him busy, Sufor, just don't let him hit you or anything. Really? Really? Bandaging up one of your comrades is what you're going to try to do in this situation? I mean, don't get me wrong, that is again an honorable thing to do, but seemingly a fucking foolish thing. Right. Give me your weapons, please. I'll have ample cannibal research after all of this, that's good. If I ever decide to, you know, go down the cannibal path myself. Right, wasn't there one more of you? Yes, there was. Give me your stuff. Right, which one of you are worth bounties? All of you? Lovely. And the big boy appears to have returned to his tent. Okay, perfect. That is entirely ideal. I am more than happy for him to be hauled up in his tent whilst I deal with the rest of his friends. Right, by the way, did you guys actually ever go to recover the wounded? You did not, right. Please do. As I feel like leaving my wounded behind on a battlefield covered in cannibal wounded is probably somewhat of an invitation for trouble, isn't it? They might decide to try and snack on them whilst they're doing everything else. And a horse. Oh boy. Revenor, seeing how damage you get all the time, is there a way to level up damage reduction in some way, or is it the solution just better and heavier armor? There is, the toughness stat. The toughness stat reduces damage, but you level toughness by being hit. So, basically, the best way to level up toughness is to just get the shit kicked out of you, constantly. Oh, horse is back up on his feet, good. For example, by going down into the territory of the starving bandits. The starving bandits are actually great for this, because you just have the starving bandits hit you, because the starving bandits don't really, they're not really lethal. They've mostly just got, you know, scrap weapons, like rusted scrap weapons. And so even if they beat the fuck out of you, they're not going to kill you, which is the important differential. Oh, Horse didn't get back up on his feet. He's being abducted by a cannibal. Okay, fair enough. Well, I mean, it brought him to where I needed him to be, so thank you. I appreciate it. But yes, getting your ass beat repeatedly is a good way to do it. Alternatively, you can find animals. Animals that don't eat you, mind you. That's the important part. If the animal is likely to eat you after killing you, then you should find a different animal to train your toughness on. But other than that, animals can be pretty good at it. Okay, I'll pick you up as there's a bounty on you, right? Yes, there is. Delicious brown girl. You seem to be bereft of a shoulder, or you seem to be possessed of a shoulder, more correctly. Pick that guy up too. Right, I suppose we will try to get the big boy back out again now. Speaking of, you did finish actually... No, you are slightly injured. Okay, let's go and heal you up. But the rest of you did actually, you know... Yes, okay, good. Right, just so nobody's bleeding to death back at camp or anything. Alright, Meat Lord. Let's go into his house and scare him. Whoop. And then we shall immediately sound the retreat. Make sure you're all targeting the correct bad guy. The big one there. How the fuck are you not hitting him? How the fuck are you not hitting him? What the god? Okay, this is not what I was anticipating. How are the fucking... Okay, Zufu. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus. Are you... How? I told you to That's how you're not hitting him. I told you to shoot at him. And so your remarkably incompetent AI was like, oh, you mean shoot at the corpse at my feet? No. Not at any point, ever, was that the instruction you were being given. Not at any instance, not at any point, ever, was that what you were supposed to be doing. Never, ever, at any point. And yet, you certainly did do it anyways. Okay, well, this has turned a lot more complicated because of that, as they managed to shoot one of my remaining gunners for reasons unbeknownst to fucking anyone. Sometimes, I swear, the fucking... See, I get why you would give them toothpicks to train them, but it takes so long to train them to not shoot their friends in the back that it's almost irrelevant at that point. Oh, boy, you have a lot of hit points. And Yofi's getting her ass destroyed by this guy who has 56 fucking weapon skill. Of course he does. Oh my god, and they start... Stop! There's not even an enemy nearby. How, on God's good earth, do you decide to shoot one of your own in this circumstance? How do you manage that? How do you achieve it? How do you? I feel as if occasionally the game just shoots one of your guys. Not because there's any way they could shoot them. I feel like they just apply the damage to an ally. Just to kind of be like, hey, remember that thing about friendly fire? Yeah, that thing. That thing there. That thing right there. That thing right there indeed. Okay, Zufor, do not get hit. Do not get hit. Thank you. Oh boy. Put that in the main inventory. Get that off of him. And get his armor away. Oh god, you genuinely useless little shits. Okay, go heal up Megalore. Ilfi, you healed yourself. Or you were in the process of, anyways. Okay, let's get you all in one spot where you can be guarded by the pack animals, if needed. Alright, did you finish, healing the last prisoner? No, you did not. Okay. Let's get that done. We've managed to reduce ourselves to only 3 shooters. Somehow. By the magic of friendly fire. Oh, well, no, 4 shooters. Okay. That's slightly better. The magic of friendly fire compels you. Let's just micromanage this bitch and get the last fat bastard down, finally. Okay. Hold, arranged. Him. Okay, can we hit him whilst he's standing up there? Nope, no we cannot. Okay. Now, if you would be so kind as to not shoot Zufor whilst he drags the enemy down for you, that too would be lovely. You're just gonna stand there, aren't you? Yes, you are. Well, bastard. Alright, Sonia. Okay, we can... There we go. Right, I can shoot him from down here, and if I can just sit here and shoot him in the legs, then sit here and shoot him in the legs is what I am going to damn well do. If this is how he wishes to die, I am not going to complain about it. It seems an unworthy end for a man of his sizable girth and stature, but if this is what he demands, this is what he shall get. Are there any beds here? I just realized, are there any beds here? Seriously? The cannibals all... Ah, there are. Thank fuck. Okay. Right. There are beds here. I am going to look away. He's going to run down that ramp, and he is going to murder half of my people before I even know what's happening. At which point I'm going to carry out some serious fucking kiting with one of my melee dudes in an attempt to kill him over the next course of the next 5 hours. But you know what? That's fine. Negalore, I would love it if you could get healthy, so let's put you down there. Chilchuk. Oh yeah, you don't have an arm. Actually, yeah, you go heal up too, because we really need more armed people, and you as well. God, I sure do hope that another migration of cannibals don't show up or anything. That would be what we call fucking catastrophic. Jesse Dink, slowly learning that every character needs meds yet? Well, in mass combat like this, yes, but normally I prefer to give it to only one person, because it wastes less resources that way. Somehow I'm still missing this guy. I don't even know how, but somehow I am still missing this guy occasionally. Somehow. Speaking of, did we finish treating the, No, that guy's not treated, and he's worth 30,000 bucks. Ooh, beds. Okay, beds. Right, you're carrying a savage, so let's not put the savage in a bed. You're carrying a friend. Delicious brown gold, you are... God damn it, where are you? You're carrying a savage, so let's not put him in a bed. Silver's carrying a savage, and Kazug's carrying a savage. We shall not put the savages in beds, because I do not wish the savages to heal. Obviously. Griffin, your leg is fucked up, so we'll have you heal a little bit. And Mr. Holt is carrying a savage as well. Sorry, alternator. All of the beds filled up. Oh, no, there are more beds over there. Good. War turkey fine. I was near you. T-Money Dog, where are you? There you are. Eat that person. Thank you. Is he dead yet? Nope. He's just fine. Well, fine might be a bit of an horse. Go back and sleep. Fine might be an exaggeration, but he's not dead. Let's lay down. Zufor. Pick up that guy, and that's a lot of bounty we're currently carrying. That is a lot of bounty. Are you dead yet? No. I mean, I am grateful for you being so cooperative, don't get me wrong, but I wish you would die faster. I really do. You'd think the shock would be, you know, putting him out of his misery at this point, or the blood loss at the very least, but no, not really. He's kind of fine. Right, Alex, is there a bed for you anywhere? There probably is up here. Yes, there is. Silver. Yeah, you're carrying a bad guy, and you are busy trying to kill this guy. Right, I admit this is a slightly, you know, underwhelming end to the Meat Lord, but an end is an end. Now, how about I go over here? Is there a better shot over here? No. He's not even bleeding anymore, really. Okay, how about... Hold on. Here. No? Oh, there we go. No? Come on. Come on, big boy. Come on. You want to take a swing at me? Oh, careful there. Come on. Look at this little dwarf. Look how ugly he is. Really? Really? I mean, he's in pain. He's in tremendous pain. I just wish, really, that he was in more pain than he is. Alex Adamson, 4,000 warriors with 150 soldiers. KIA, killed an hours of 300 foreign Zulus and dozen British. Witcher, my last 5 super as well. I forgot. I will add in the other 5 then. As I slowly try to kill this motherfucker. Goal 82, today you will find the heart of Hashut. Yes, the heart of Hashut is inside of this guy, so the moment he just rolls the fuck over, I'll surely have it. I think. Alright, so what about, okay, here. What about here? Is this, here. How about this? How about like here? I feel like the building should be falling apart at this point. Alright, okay, I'm kind of hitting him. It's just... God damn it. Alright, well, rest up, everybody. We are going to need you all hail and hearty again if there's any more cannibal hordes that are going to need defeating. At least he seems to have gone through all of his healing reserves, which is nice. God, I am going to burn through my fucking ammunition doing this. I don't know, I am actually starting to think this might not be fucking worth it. God. Probably, the front of the building has a much larger hitbox than what it looks like. Yeah, it definitely has a much larger hitbox than what it looks like. Shit. How can I kill this little dude in melee? What is his stats again? His stats were absolutely hilarious, weren't they? Yes, 80 attack. Yes, see, that's not good. Hallucinator, get back down again, you little bastard. Okay, Yofi. You're my best bet for doing this without immediately dying. As I really want to get a move on and get out of here before, you know, the remaining cannibal hordes arrive or something. Are you eating? Oh yeah, you're just eating him. That's fine. Meat Walker. Okay. So I need to get to where I'm attacking first, like that. And then I need to run away. So whenever he attacks first, I need to GTFO. The rest of the time, I just need to... Oh, did you just get unstuck? Unfortunately, attacking first and actually doing any damage to hit him, not the same thing. God damn it. You know, I'd prefer if you came down and fucking killed me. What was that thing? That shift, was it shift 12? Alright, okay, let me fix stuff. Nothing need fixing, yay. Ah, damn it. Buildings? Can I... Okay, right. I kind of want to just... Can I just delete this building? I don't want to delete it, because it'll delete the loot. I don't even know if I can delete it. Can I move it? Okay, okay. Right, this is... derpy. Right. Does that... does this work? Can I hit him now? No. No, I can't. No. No, that achieved absolutely nothing. Yeah, because the thing is, the hut is still there. Okay, gosh damn, God help me. Can I not select the health anymore? I'm trying to unbug his ass, but it is just not happening. Okay, can I, maybe if I put it a little bit more underneath him, can he like step on it better maybe? Okay, fix stuff. Maybe? Oh, no. He moved for a second, but no. God damn it. Well, I can't get him fucking unstuck. I really should not be going up here whilst I am shooting at him. That is a very bad idea, as I just demonstrated by hitting myself yet again. It's probably... Yeah, Chad is probably correct. It's probably a pathing issue between... Oh, did that screw up? Oh, no, it's fine, okay. Okay, hold on. Let me just save. And let us reload. See if that changes anything. Okay, well, he moved. But no, that didn't actually change anything. Okay. We're probably gonna get smacked. Repeatedly and viciously for this. Okay, Zufor, you're carrying a hostage, so I'd rather not use you for this. Money Dog, I guess it might be... I mean, your attack stats are terrible, but I think you've got an AoE, so you might not be the worst option. Okay. We are gonna have to just eat some nasty damage to do this, probably. But let's try to just rush up there. Get him turned around, and then I'll shoot him in the back. Oh. Wait. Are you... Sonia. Sonia, my dear, my darling. Please. Pathing. You're that stuck. Oh, okay. You're not just... Oh, okay. You are very stuck. I see. I've actually used up all of my ammunition. Yeah, he's not merely stuck. He is fully bugged into the terrain at this point. Can I can't even hit him here either? What the fuck? Okay, yeah, no, his model is not where it looks like it is on the... Yeah, no, his entire fucking model is not where it looks like it is. Well, shit. Well, shit indeed. Let's get you down there. Fuck. Right, let's see. He's wounded. Maybe with a little bit of luck, I can somehow just derp him down with 2 attackers. Maybe. Come on. There, oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Problem solved. Great Wood Club. Right. Dr. T Money Dog had to take a couple of extra smashes to the face for the cause, but finally here we are. Great Wood Club. 101.77 blunt damage, 30 armor piercing. Pride of the old dead cat butchers. These once humble tools now serve a dark purpose. Ooh, a dark purpose. Ooh. A dark purpose. A dark porcupine. A dark porcupine. Oh. Everyone beware the dark porcupine. It is the worst kind of porcupine. The dork. The dork porcupine rises. Okay, let's get his armor loaded up on equity. Specialist grade. Masterwork grade. Coverage, 52, 70, 80 cut resistant. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet. And what's the bounty on you then, buddy? 60,000 bucks. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's get you bound up and... What? Don't get up, bitch! I'm trying to bandage you. Stay down. Thank you. There you go. Up you go. Upsy daisies. Now, Megalo, are you healed? You're fairly close to healed. Okay, let's get the looting out of the way and get the fuck out of here. Meat. Do I really want to be picking up the meat from this place? I feel as if that might not be a good idea. I feel like this might not be kosher meat, but... I mean, shit. I did come a long way for this meat, so, you know... I suppose we take what we can. Zidify, I show up late and you've gotten into a war. Also, Archley, how to make all your mods public? I have no idea. There's probably a mod listing tool somewhere, but I don't know. I don't require far too much effort for Arch. Samurai armor, that looks nice. Now you're in a trading range. Come on, little cow. Come here. Come here. Come here. I'll just throw it down to you, okay? Seriously? Why must you make me do this the laborious way, video game? Why? Okay. Now, oh wait, is that... Ugh, this is basic shoddy grade. Ugh, throw that shit right on the ground. Nobody likes that. Disgusting. Whilst we're doing this, I recently rewatched the Dark Knight movies. Because I've been thinking about something, another script idea for superheroes, basically. Please tell me I can throw that down to the... Fuck. See, video game, it's very annoying when you make me do this, because the animal is right there, and I would like to just... No. No, it's, you know, that'd be far too fucking easy. It'd be far too simple if I could use the pack animal as a pack animal. God help me. And you know what? The Dark Knight movies, they're terrible. They're actually awful, okay? They are No Batman. We need to reject this Batman. This is the Batman of modernity. We did not know how much of Batman of modernity it was when we first saw it. And so some people have mistakenly thought that The Dark Knight was a good Batman movie. This is incorrect, and we need to fix this, this nonsensical idea that some people have managed to get into their silly little brains. It is not a good Batman movie. It is a terrible Batman movie. Why? Because it's a terrible Bruce Wayne movie. That's why. Because this is the movie that started that whole thing with... Oh, why? Why video game? Why? Are you accusing me of stealing again? You are. There's nobody alive to steal from. Just give it to me. Artifact Star of Body. Sure, I don't even know what that does anymore. I'm genuinely confused by the artifacts. I don't know what they do half the time. Ooh. Fancy leather armor. I'll take it. This is the thing that started that whole nonsensical thing that Bruce Wayne is the mask that Batman wears. We need to stomp this out. This is not how it's supposed to be. Bruce Wayne is not the mask. Batman is the mask. Why? Because Batman is dictated by Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne is the moral entity in the Batman-Bruce Wayne dichotomy. He's the guy who sets the... What the fuck is that? Oh, a great mace. Okay, for a moment there I thought it looked like a giant missile or something. It is... Oh god, it's going to be really annoying to transfer all of this meat. Really, really annoying to transfer all of this meat. It's going to be even more annoying to transfer all of this meat back in the future. Help me. Because there is no reason... Okay, this is the big thing, right? There is no reason for the Dark Knight to have a no-kill rule. There's no reason. There's no reason for Batman to have a no-kill rule. Batman's intent is to strike fear into the criminals of Gotham. That is Batman's stated purpose. That is what his aim is, to instill fear in the criminals, and by doing so, reducing crime in Gotham. Basically by going full 8th Legion on their asses. Doing that, whilst having a rule to not kill anyone, is retarded. Particularly when you are dealing with characters like the Joker, who will kill thousands of people on a fucking whim, for no particular reason beyond it might piss off Batman a little bit. This is dumb. In that universe, somebody who wishes to instill fear, because every time he lets the Joker go, that does not instill fear. That instills confidence in the criminal underground that even if Batman catches them, okay, they'll go to jail for a little while. Big fucking whoopee. Big whoop-de-doo. Big whoop-de-doo, right? And if that is all that happens, why should anyone fear the Batman? If the worst conceivable consequence of the Batman catching you is lesser than the worst conceivable consequence, that was the word I was looking for, of the cops catching you, since the cops don't have superpowers, they didn't, well, it's not Batman, but they don't have his confidence either. The cops might shoot a bitch. The cops might go up to a violent criminal gunman and go, I don't feel like endangering my life today. Click, click. The cop is more dangerous to the criminal than Batman is. This is retarded. This is dumb. But the way you make this make sense is if Bruce Wayne is the one dictating the morality of the characters. So, are you not healing? Why are you not healing? I thought... Right, let's bind you up then. Right? See, that's the thing. That's why the whole, like, oh, Bruce Wayne is the mask doesn't work. Because, again, Batman would kill criminals. Batman has no reason not to kill criminals. Batman has in fact every reason to kill criminals. It would aid him in his stated purpose and goal immensely if he could flay a motherfucker and hang him upside down outside of Arkham Asylum. If he could peel the Joker's flesh from his fucking body and leave him hanging and bleeding, slowly dying outside of Arkham, oh, that would send a fucking message way better than merely locking him up again would. But Bruce Wayne would not do this because Bruce Wayne's morality comes from Thomas Wayne. This is why Batman doesn't use a gun, because a gun too would be a really effective fucking tool. Now, in reality, if terror was your purpose, knives would be your weapons. Like flaying chains or something would be your weapon if terror was your goal. But it's not with Batman. Terror isn't Batman's goal, not really. Because it was a gun who took his parents away from him. And Thomas Wayne was a philanthropist. Thomas Wayne was the guy who led the revolt against the mobs, the guy who was starting to make things better. That's in large part why he was killed. If Bruce Wayne starts killing people, he will go against the memory and the wishes of Thomas Wayne. He will be dishonoring his father. That is the reason for the no-kill rule. That is why Bruce Wayne cannot be the mask for Batman. Ah, I hated that. I fucking hated that. I hate to. How? In the Dark Knight movies, they're constantly berating Bruce and Batman. So, Master Bruce, goes Alfred, Gotham doesn't need Batman, it needs Bruce Wayne. How? How the fuck do you... okay. And this goes back to the idea of, oh, Batman's just a lunatic in a pair of tights. If only Bruce Wayne would use his money to fix Gotham, everything would be fine. I hate this line of reasoning. I hate this line of reasoning so much. It is a communist socialist reasoning with no fucking connection to reality whatsoever. Okay, let me lay it out for you here. This will be kind of a preview of the bigger video I'm planning on this, but Bruce Wayne is a billionaire, right? Most often, he's blah, blah, blah. They say in the comics that he's worth between like 100 and 200 billion. Okay. Now, when a character is worth $200 billion, that doesn't mean they've got $200 billion in the bank. That means that their cars, their properties, their stocks, etc., all of the stuff surrounding them is worth $200 billion, right? Let's say that he liquidizes everything, so he actually has $200 billion in the bank, okay? If he were to use those, let's take a city from reality, New York, which Gotham is often based upon. It costs New York... Oh, first village. I was about to also go on about the cannibals and the whole, like, dead cat thing, but I'll bear that in mind for later. It costs New York City $10 billion to run its police force every year. $10 billion. And let's assume Gotham is a lot fucking worse. Okay. So let's say that Batman uses $10 billion to double the police budget every year, right? He could do that for 20 years. Could crime in Gotham be defeated in 20 years with a doubling of the police force? Bearing in mind, this would preclude Batman's activity, because running Batman costs millions as well, right? Well, if Batman hasn't managed it in all the years he's been operational, I don't goddamn think so. I think it would be extraordinarily unlikely for crime in Gotham to be fixed in 20 years by a doubling of the police force. Especially also, okay, the argument is that, oh, that Batman, he's just beating up the criminals. How is that ever going to reform anybody? One, he isn't, and two, how would the police force fix this? Right? Because what is he going to do with the additional $10 billion? Double the cops, double their weaponry, give them armored vehicles, etc., which they already got in Gotham, by the way. This is unlikely to provide any, like, big, lasting change in Gotham City. Okay. What's the alternative then? Let's say preventative measures. So this is what the left always goes on about, right? Oh, he could have fixed it by investing in education, with better health and social services. That's how he fixed it. Okay, all right. New York's social services programs run over $50 billion a year. Let's say that Batman put his wealth into doubling that. He would be out of money, zip nilch null dry, in 4 years. Do you think the crime in Gotham could be fixed in 4 years of schooling? Fuck! The average period of schooling for a child now is what, 10 to 15 years with advanced education? He's not even going to be a third of the way through by the time Batman's money runs out. What the people who continue to go with the whole idea that Gotham needs Bruce Wayne and not Batman doesn't understand is how fucking ludicrously expensive it is to run a city. How unfathomably expensive social services programs are. What an enormous cut of the overall budget of nations that is eaten up by social services is. It's incredibly expensive. And Bruce Wayne's wealth would be gone in less than 10 years. Less than half of a decade, he would be out of money. And then what happens? Bearing in mind, the Wayne Enterprises is one of the largest philanthropic organization in Gotham, if not the world, if not the DC world, where all of the profits from Wayne Enterprises is used for philanthropic pursuits. That is hundreds of millions, probably billions a year, considering how massive Wayne Enterprises is often shown, right? If all of this was liquidated, somebody else would be running it. Do you think somebody else would be as philanthropic? You would basically double the budget for 4 years, and in return, you would not have the continuous millions and billions of Wayne Enterprises. You would... It is the perfect socialist solution, isn't it? It is to eat cake now and then starve to death in a year. It's the perfect socialist solution. Like, hey, you just spend all of your money now. Like, okay, sure. And then in 5 years, when the problem still isn't solved, because the problem is a fuckload deeper than what you can solve in 4 years, they're sitting there and they're staring at the problem. And they're staring at their empty bank accounts and going, well, the problem isn't fixed. Where are the rest of the billionaires' money? This is like the Bernie Sanders position. Like, literally, the socialist position. Of, hey, if we just tax the rich more, that'll fix everything. We'll just tax the rich. We can spend it all on social welfare programs. If you took all of the money from every rich person in the United States, you could maybe fund the US government for a year. Oh, I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it so much. And again, Bruce Wayne already does this. Bruce Wayne already helps. Bruce Wayne doesn't... See, this is what we've forgotten. In Batman the Animated Series, there are several episodes where Bruce Wayne is actively trying to reform criminals. He even succeeds on a couple of occasions. See, I also hate the Harley Quinn thing, okay? So, in case you've been disconnected from DC, and oh boy, why wouldn't you? One of the new plot lines is that Harley Quinn finally looked at the Joker beating the shit out of her every 5 seconds and went, this is an abusive relationship. Yes! Yes, thank you. But then she goes, how am I going to fix this? I'm going to become a superhero and beat up other people. No. No. This is not the redemption of Harley Quinn. The redemption of Harley Quinn is Batman fixing her. It's Batman going like, okay, Harley, You're finally a normal human being now. We've managed to get whatever nonsense the Joker worked into you out of your system. You're a person now. You can be a part of society again. That is the redemption for Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn needs to become Zoe Quinzel again. Not Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn is the disease. Harley Quinn is the problem. Harley Quinn is the fucking psychosis. And guess what? In Batman the Animated Series, Harley Quinn was one of the people who Batman was trying to fix, trying to separate from the Joker, trying to get to live a normal life. The success of Batman isn't... more correctly, let me put it differently. The success of Bruce Wayne is not the Joker dead. That is again also why the no-kill rule makes sense for Bruce Wayne, because Bruce Wayne doesn't intend to terrorize the criminals for the sake of terrorizing the criminals. His goal is not to suppress criminality in Gotham, it is to fix criminality in Gotham. He doesn't want to kill the Joker, he wants to cure the Joker. That's why he doesn't kill him. It's also, of course, again, because if he kills him, that would break with Thomas Wayne's principles, because this is Thomas Wayne's principles. Thomas Wayne wanted to fix Gotham, not destroy Gotham. And again, the worst part is, this is the point of the first Dark Knight movie, which apparently just whooped right over the movie writer's head and everybody else's head. The reason, like, why doesn't it... I need to control myself. I need to calm down. If Bruce Wayne is Batman's mask, why didn't Batman join the League of Shadows? What is Batman's objection to the League of Shadows? Not Bruce Wayne's objection, not the moral objection. What is Batman's objection to the League of Shadows? Because again, if the point is to terrorize the criminals, well, guess what? The League are pretty fucking amazing at that. They're great at it. They're incredibly good at it. Oh, what's that, Lebo? Hold on, what's that? Oh, turn off the range damage now. Hello, little cannibal. Also, by the way, notice that I haven't run into any cannibals. I haven't even seen a cannibal patrol. That is because now that I've killed the Meat Lord, I've completely fucked their entire leadership structure, and they will now devolve into, I think, like rebels or something. Like it'll screw them over. And also, the club. Great Edward. Pride of the old dead cat butchers. These once humble tools now serve a new dark purpose. You remember what this village was called when I saw it on the map before I got close? It was called Dead Cat. The old dead cat butchers. So this, the cannibal capital, is the heart of the cannibal nation. This is their first village. This must be where the butchers started to do their shit. And then their habit of eating flesh started spreading through the old empire, corrupting villages until it reached the heart of Dead Cat, which I guess was the nation, right? And now there's got to be at least two leaders. The Meat Lord is dead, or well, he's captured, and the Grand Wizard with Grand Wizard's horde. So if I kill him too, I wonder what'll happen. Okay, now, did you see a cannibal down there, or are you just going for food? You're just going for food, aren't you? Okay, fine. Well, you can go for food, I guess, you little tards. Anywho, rant finished for the time being. Jesse Jinx, artifacts are buffs for your characters, very OP. Are they? I don't know what they do. Blunt resistant, cut resistance. Oh, I guess that's what it does. It gives me like blunt and cut resistance. Like 2 and 3%, which isn't exactly like... It isn't astonishing, but hey, it's a bonus. Counterstructure, don't forget the corruption. Gotham is practically a city where Al Capone won. Oh, absolutely. Like, even in the example of, like, him using his money for the city, we're assuming no corruption, right? We're assuming all of the money actually gets the people who need it. Which is not very likely. And Zero5 was also, actually, I'm broke in Kenshi and got kicked out of my base. Got any tips? It sounds like you... Okay. Earning money... The best way to earn money is by mining. Just by mining. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of mining. Just get like 2 or 3, 4 or 5 people, and just mine. Just mine and sell ass loads of metal. That'll give you enough money to buy more people, and with those more people, you do more mining. As you do more mining, you need more food, and eventually you will get enough money to buy enough food to sustain yourself for the time being until you can get farming going. Because that's really all you need money for. Money is only really useful for recruiting people and for keeping yourself fed, essentially. That's what you use money for. So the moment you have the ability to actually, you know, feed yourself with farming, money is not that important. Money is not really important at all at that point. Now you just use it to get more people, and occasionally to get better gear. So lots and lots and lots and lots of mining is the best way. And then eventually, as you get a decent combat group up and running, then you can go out and get bounties. You can also do cash crops. One cash crop, for example, is sake or rum or any alcoholic beverages that you can get by farming. Like I, for example, use rum right now, as rum I think is worth like 1,000 cats a bottle. Let me check. Assuming... Oh, 500 a bottle, yeah. Sake, I think, maybe was worth 1,000. That will very quickly get you a lot of money. Right, this group has their little cannibals. They are now going to go on a journey to, well, down here, honestly. Just want to take them to Blister Hill. Right. Have a nice work. Have a nice walk, everybody. Right, let's spring. Everybody back together again. Actually, Kenshi, is there a way to unassign all jobs? Nope, there is no wipe all jobs button. Well, fuck my sorry little bumhole then, eh? Alright, well, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. See, it's because I'm a control freak that I need to do this, because every time I bring everybody back home, I'm like, oh, I mean, the base is running perfectly fine, but now I've forgotten who does what, and my fucking autism doesn't allow me to just accept the fact that the base is running fine. Sometimes I hate myself. Sometimes I do. Right, so strange old man. I was thinking of maybe trying to make you into a weapons master, but that is going to require a ludicrous amount of metal. And I might as well just use Yuffie, honestly, for it whenever we've got some downtime, so yeah, fuck that. Right, so... blah. Who do I hire? Okay, so... social stigma, you're my armorer, so that's fine. We don't really need to worry about you doing anything weird. Right, Right, okay, what do we need? So we need... grinding flour, that's pretty important. That is one of the big things, and making food is another one of the big things. Meat wraps and bread and all that. I need more bread baskets, don't I? Oh no, that one's still got plenty of stuff in it. Okay. Right, so, grinding flour, baking bread. That's important. And when you're not making that, you can... I'll have you on food duty. When you're not on food duty, you can... get iron. As can you two. Corpse, you can get rocks when you're not on iron duty. Right, dog meat. That name is quite prophetic. I think you're going to be on leather tanning duty. Then you can break rock when you're not doing that. Right, for you guys, you're going to keep the water flowing. And the rest of you are going to take care of the farming. Have fun. There's going to be a lot of that going around. And if I upgrade the wells, I should have more than enough water income as well. See that? That's one of those, like, joke thingies, or double entendres, or I don't really know what. Honestly, I'm lost and confused into what that was. Yofi, we're gonna make you a weapons dude again. Who else is over here? Alex, you're Firewort and Silva. Right, you run the metal refinery. Wait. Oh, no, Silva, you're on the journey to Blister Hill, so never mind. Megalo, you help running the metal refinery. We don't really need that anymore. Do I need you to do anything? I've got assloads of building material. But there could always be more building material. Yeah. Considering the cost of building materials, there could always be more building materials. Storage. Stone, copper, building materials, yes. Nice and uniform, of course. Let's not make it all weird looking. And horse, you can be my engineer. Right. Now all we need to do is deliver our prisoners, and our raid into the Darklands will be complete. Well, barring some logistical rearrangement of all of the gear I've stolen, of course, but beyond that, more or less. I like the fact that I'm carrying them like poles ahead of me. It's kind of cute. Ah, this is going to be a lot of money. Oh, this is going to be a lot of money. I'm looking forward to hearing the cats drop down into my treasury box. Okay, so there's still some cannibals around here. Okay, so I've broken the cannibals in the Deadlands. But there's still some cannibals over here. No, those aren't even cannibals. Those are hungry bandits. Interesting. I'm gonna need to like scout those areas to see if I've actually managed to like break the cannibals over there. That'd be really interesting. Black Diamond 17. Batman shouldn't kill the Joker, but the state should. There's plenty of evidence that he's fully aware of what he's doing and enjoys it. Oh yeah, no, that's absolutely another part of it as well. Truthful, you're running a bit ahead there, buddy. Calm down. I don't think the dogs can catch us, can they? No, I'm outrunning the dogs. They're not a problem. I absolutely agree, by the way. That would be the easiest way to get around the entire conundrum. It's like Batman's like, oh, Batman can't kill the Joker because Batman has a moral code. Or Bruce Wayne has a moral code, let's be honest here. Fair enough. Okay, that makes him a hero. I'm entirely on board with the whole, like, oh, heroes shouldn't kill people. Entirely on board with it. But... Actually, hold on. I really need to download and watch the new one as well again. The new one. Fuck, what's it called? The Batman. That was the one, yes. So, I was not a fan of the Batman. I actually remember deeply disliking the Batman, but I'm gonna rewatch it now and see if I've changed my mind. 'Cause I feel like that one had a little bit more of, like, Batman-y, whereas The Dark Knight had way too much of just lambasting Batman, but let's get that one again. I remember I kind of liked the Riddler. Like, I kind of liked the Riddler, and I kind of didn't like the Riddler. There were elements of him I quite liked, like the whole fact that he's more of a Joker-esque character now, where he's just kind of like a really intelligent, really crazy normal human, instead of the crazy toy maker. Like, they managed to realistify him, if that's a word, which it probably isn't. Which I did kind of like. But yes, no. The way to get around the whole conundrum about Batman doesn't kill people is super fucking easy. The government should kill the Joker. Like, in any place with criminals like the Joker, you telling me that the average populace wouldn't vote overwhelmingly for the death penalty? You telling me that the average Joe in the street wouldn't come out in their thousands to support the candidate who is like, yeah, if you elect me, I'm gonna fucking shoot them all. Shotgun style, out behind the shed, chick, one at a time. I'll do it personally, even. You're telling me that that will not be the most popular politician in Gotham's fucking history? He would. Absolutely. Now, he would be living a rather dangerous life, but politicians like living dangerously for massive votes, right? Right? But yes, no, the government should kill the Joker. The government should absolutely kill the Joker. No question about it whatsoever. Wartuckfly, hello Arch, how many cannibal ankles have I chewed off so far? Witcher. Not a whole lot. Wartuckfly is still in the base. Wartuckfly is still growing. He's becoming larger. See, the pup bone dogs are not very powerful. You gotta get to the level of your predecessor, Team Money Dog here. Like, look at this. Look at the fucking size differential on these beasts. I'm keeping you nice and safe until you become nice and big and strong. Then you can join your brother, Dr. T Money Dog, in the fight, who is like twice your size. This is another thing you should do, by the way, once you've got a solid, like, infrastructure. Just buy, like, 20 bone dogs and just allow them to live in your camp. For like, I think it's 14 days, the growing period, until they're fully grown. And then just let them loose upon the world. They will devour everything with ease. They're so good. Black Knight 17, hail Lord Christ, our Lord and Savior, Witcher. I am your Lord and Savior, it is true. And Goal 82, time to cook hash bartley. Drugs, but... See... I don't even need the money, honestly. It's like, okay, the drug trade is profitable, but do I need money? Do I need cash? Not really. Not really. Not truly, not honestly. And I am a friend of the Holy Nation, okay? I am a buddy of Okran. I am a good friend of the good guys. I wouldn't stoop to, engaging in the drug trade. The drug trade are for weaklings and weirdos, yes. Plus, I don't think I have 100 athletics yet to run past the enemy defenders. Ooh, that's a lot of food. But I don't need it, so who cares? Wobblers. Once the sight of a dozen wobblers haphazardly bouncing across the landscape would have made me very, very eager to eat them all. But now that I can grow all the food I need, I don't really need it. I don't really need it anymore. I hope I didn't pick up anything weird. I hope they're not going to look in my bag and see, like, the giant wooden club and be like, hold on there. It's a suspicious looking weapon you got. Oh, no? Oh, you recognize me at this point. Oh, good. Wonderful. Right, I think this was the building. Glory to you, brothers and sisters. I bring some serious fucking bountyage. And don't worry about El Horrible. He might look like a fucking freak, but he's actually a normal human. Oh, as normal as any human gets around here anyways. Okran's light shines brightly today. A good omen. It does indeed. Are you not the dude that I hand this over to? Is it you? Is it you? Hi. Hey, dude. Hey. Blessings from Okran. You've captured a darkened. Oh, you've captured a darky? Hand them over for redemption. We'll take care of them from here. I wanted to discuss a little bit of payment here. Sigh, to be expected from a godless foreigner, but I suppose we should be able to cover your expenses. I suggest you reflect upon the holy scriptures of radiance, though, brother. Your duty to Okran should come above all else. You should not be driven by a lust for money. Well, I lust for money quite often, brother. It keeps me up at night, stroking myself furiously, so if you will excuse me, I'm gonna take a couple of payments. I already gave you one dude for free, okay? I already gave you one dude at 0 cost. I've already been pretty nice to Okran, okay? Oh, you're gonna keep him on the roof today? You know, out in the cold where they're gonna freeze to death and shit? I approve. I definitely approve. But I got more than that. Right. Which one's the Meat Lord? Did I dump off the Meat Lord yet? Right, that's a Cannibal Punisher. Oh, no, don't put him down. Jesus Christ, no. Do not put him fuck that down. That's a Cannibal Chief. Ah, there's the Meat Lord. He is a big boy. He is a very big boy. It is true. There you go. The Meat Lord. Look at him. Look at how big he is. Yep, there you go, thank you. 167,000. Very nice, very nice. Make sure you torture that one good. There you go. You can have this one, for free. What? Oh. I hope I got the points for that. Hey, dude. Hey, dude. Hey, dude. There you go. It's a busy day for you, brother. Busy day. I got more for you. Woman has no place in the Inquisitorium. Oh, that's right. I'm technically female. Delicious brown girl. Delicious tsundere brown girl is technically a woman. That's true. I forgot about that. But brother. Oh, Truthful doesn't want to talk to them either? Uh-oh. Okay. This could get energetic. Wait, hold on. What if I put him in the cage myself? Let's see. Okay, 167,000. And what's my reputation? $27. Okay, if I put him in the cage myself... Aha! Nice. Perfect. Right. Jonathonia, you're not a woman, are you? You are, apparently. Okay, that's unfortunate. Right, well, I was gonna give these to you for free, but, you know, if you insist, I guess I'll take the payment for them. I wonder, can I talk to the Meat Lord now? Oh, that would be kind of funny. Hello, Meat Lord. Hi. Resh. Lippy leckable. Do you like dried meat? 10,000 shing. Me tell you. Okay. Here you go. Shing, you give. I eat you after. Ask me now. What about those tattoos, bah? Twos, me gibbon by leader, me good breeder. Bring lots good meats. Wanna join us? Wait, I can recruit the Meat Lord? Okay. Right, that's too good not to try. That is too good not to try. Actually, can I talk to any of the cannibals? Yes, I can, but it will crash the game. It will crash the game if I try to... Yes, it will crash the game if I try to recruit the cannibals. Well, that is unfortunate indeed. Recruiting the Meat Lord, eh? There is an interesting proposal. It is going to require the services of somebody a bit faster than me, though. Hum. Yep, no, you're a priest bothering me. Yep. I understand, holy priest. Yep. Again, if you're in a religious city and a religious man comes up to you and starts waffling random nonsense at you, you nod. You go, yes, brother. Oh, my, that's that's deep. Brother, very insightful, brother. Brother, thank you. Thank you for your lessons, brother. Thank you. I appreciate your guiding light. Misa no more than silly savage. Thank you very much. Thank you. Misa dumb savage. Misa appreciate lecture. Thank you. And that's how you keep kind of going. And that's how you become friends with these people. And if you don't become friends with these people, well, you know, that's gonna suck a lot more than the alternative. Speaking of... I really should just bring... everybody... to Bad End. Because that way... I'll be able to sell off any... remaining gear I... have. There we go. To Bad End, World's End. That was the word I was looking for, yes. Right, chat. There you go, chat. Decide on whether we're gonna try to break the Meat Lord out of prison in order to attempt to recruit him. I'm not sure if it's a good idea. I'm not convinced myself, but chat does weird things. Chat wants weird things on occasion. I'm pretty sure I've got a cage somewhere. A crucifix, that would work, kind of, I guess. Crafting, robotics, defenses, corpse, harpoon, crossbow prototype. Industry? No. Smithing? Of course not. Camper, crafting, clothing, fabric. Crucifix, display stand. Prisoner cage, there you go. I knew I had something like that somewhere. There, we'll build a few of those, just in case chat decides to be silly. Hello, little wobblies. Oh, Silver, did you not, You didn't drop off your guy, did you? Silver, go back and drop off that guy. I'm not gonna haul him all the way back home. He's not really worth it. And it'll give you some extra opportunity to do a little bit of running, which you need because you're a freshie. Which means you don't have the, 100 athletics that I have on everybody else. Crap. What's going on? I mean, you should be able to beat up one little cannibal by yourself. Yeah, this is just good practice. Just good practice. We'll keep an eye on you, just in case, but this should be just good practice. Alright, you put the dude in the cage? No. Why did you put the dude in the cage? Go put the dude in the cage, like I told you to. Put in cage. Good grill. Eric Ankerstjerner. If you click the arrow button above your stats, you can see more stats, like movement speed and XP rates. Yep, I do know about that, but they're usually not that necessary, so I ignore them most of the time. Continue on to World End, little woman. We need you all to go to World's End so we can sell off all of the useless shit I just picked up and translate all of it into delicious, delicious, delicious cats. I hope they've got a lot of ancient signed books on sale today, because they weren't a whole lot of good loot there, I will say. Oh, you stuck? You were stuck, okay. Dumbasses. You have picked a very weird direction. Yeah, I'm just going to take you through flotsam ninja territory. I'm not sure that's intelligent of you, but... Wait, wasn't there a bridge spanning this at some point? Oh yeah, there it is, I think. Or... is it? No, that's not a bridge. I don't even know what that is. I feel like there was a bridge here at some point. Oh, there it is. There's the bridge. It's a very safe-looking bridge. Or is that a bridge? I don't even know if that's a bridge. Now, wandering through these mountains have got to be the most indirect way of getting to where I told you to get imaginable. Not to mention probably dangerous. ruins. I don't think I want to explore these ruins with just a tiny group of my dudes, frankly. You go the other way. You go the less suicidal way, please. And you can get back up to climbing the mountain. Dumb little tards getting themselves lost like that. Silly, silly, silly. Yeah, not a whole lot of loot, honestly. Well, not good loot, anyways. We got a assload of cannibal weapons, which they'll sell, if nothing else. Not entirely sure if they're worth much more than selling. In fact, I'm sure they're not worth much more than selling, and we'll probably just dump them. Did you get stuck again? Yes, you did. See? This is why I prefer it if you take slightly more conventional routes rather than whatever the fuck you've managed to get yourself stuck on now. Like, I know a shortcut back home. Do you really know? Yeah. It goes through this unexplored territory, deep up in the mother-humping mountains. Ah, I see. Are you sure that's a shortcut? Yes, yes, very much so. Good, keep going. Right, you, I think, have... What the fuck is that? Oh, it's just a windmill, okay. Never mind. You, I think, often have science books. I would like to purchase your science books in return for loads of garbage. Right. Garbage. Science books. Healing pots. Fuck. I was the one who sold you that. That's useless to me. I have assloads of research artifacts. Yeah, that's not actually that. That's not actually that valuable, unfortunately. I don't need that anymore, nor do I need a random piece of ore. Alright, well, oh. Fine. Come here. There, just nuzzle up against the... Oh, right, you're not there. That's fine. Nuzzle up against the wall. The shopkeeper can't afford that. Well, fuck. Nor do you really have much that I want, either. Now, we'll check out what everybody else has to sell me. Come on, somebody's got to have something good. What about you? Do you have anything fancy? Here, have these weapons. They're basically just giant slabs of rock and shit, frankly, but, you know. You know, I should almost keep some of them, because stat-wise, they're not bad. Unholy chestplate. That sounds cute. Give me that. Armored faceplate, show, mercenary plates. Sadly, you can't really see the stats of the things before you purchase them, but... Swan plate, mercenary leather, skull plate, helmet... Square goggles? That probably gives me a perception bonus, I'm guessing. Black leather pants? If nothing else, it sounds pretty cute. Okay. some recipes. Recipes are always useful. No. Yeah, I can make better stuff soon. But the armor I'm going to keep. And the armor might very well become very, 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 very useful indeed. Especially if I'm going to, oh yeah, chat is currently leaning towards recruiting the Meat Lord, I see. Oh, there's the bridge. Okay, let's get over the bridge. Bit rickety looking, but I'm sure it's safe. Actually, apparently my dudes refused to cross the bridge. Well, shit. Okay, well, we'll go the long way then. Right, if we're gonna break him out, then that's gonna be a job for little Yofi here and Megalord, I think. Off you go. And ammo. I need ammo. What the fuck is that? Is that a repeater gun? That looks an awful lot like a repeater rifle. Yeah, I'll have that. I'll definitely have that. Ooh, research to make ammo? Fuck yes. Heater rods and 3 shots too, thank you. Right, then give me all of your ammunition, all of your bolts. And did I have a lot of 3 shots left? I feel like I had a lot of 3 shots left. Yes, because Chilchuk got his arm torn off early on in the engagement. A repeater rifle, huh? I didn't even know that was in the game, but I will fucking take it. Very happily, too. Anything else cool you've got here? Nah, not really. Nothing neato cheeto enough to raise my eyebrows, at least. Let's check out if there's any weapons. Seeing as I've got 240,000 cats, I'm hardly in dire financial straits. Ooh, Leviathan Breaker. That sounds fun. I don't know what it is, but I'm buying it. Battle Axe. Yes, my Norwegian blood demands that I purchase your Battle Axe. Thank you very much. Blues and greens. That's cute, but... Ooh, Masterwork Samurai, huh? Yeah, I'll pick that up. Air bubble. Oh yeah, that was the thing that gave me immunity to, like, gas weapons, which is not really something I'm immediately and necessarily worried about. Nice, a fancy helmet. We do like fancy helmets, of course, of course. Do you have fancy helmets? No, not really. Iron hat, armored hood, rattan hat, bandana. I mean, the iron hat would be better than the ones I currently have, so... I'll take it. Nice. That's a lot of very, very, very cute new things for me to bring back home again. Right, you tards still stuck in the mountains? Yes, you are. This shortcut sure is proving to be bothersome, isn't it, Sifor? Sifor, please. Please. You keep going back up the hill. Just go down the hill. Like a good boy. There you are. Down the hill. Sweet baby Jesus. Surigoy, hey Arch. Curious, if you're using the shoddy firearms mod, if so, do you recommend it? Oh, absolutely. I'm loving it. I'm loving the shoddy firearms mod. I will say it is probably a pinch overpowered. It is, because it does make the game easier. It does, because they're relatively plentiful. The firearms are relatively plentiful. They're very expensive, and their ammo is probably one of the best parts about it, because they've got really big ammo capacity. You can get crossbows that can be as good, like the heater crossbows are roundabout just as good as guns in terms of damage and accuracy. But they've got less ammo per shot, which is way less ideal, of course. Right. You two got stuck. Get moving again. And the ability to do 150 damage a shot is fucking fantastic. Now, it is also counterbalanced by the fact that your little tards will shoot each other in the back of the head with frightening frequency. But I like them. I really do like them. And honestly, it's like, oh, it's an unfair weapon. Oh, really? It's an unfair weapon in the world of fucking Kenshi, is it? Well, it's an entire universe that is based on the idea of being unfair. You know what? Bringing a gun to a Kenshi fight, it isn't unfair. It's merely closing the gap. That's all it is. Is that another dumb little raid coming my way? It is, isn't it? I don't like you bringing little dumb little raids my way. There. Oh, there was a cannibal in my moat. Huh. Well, he became a very popular cannibal, and then he died. Oh, wow, that's a lot of little scrawny cannibals. My God. That is a lot of little scrawny cannibals. One wonders where the little fucks even find the numbers anymore. Oh yeah, and they are still bugging onto the walls, which does annoy me tremendously. Alright, I guess you're just gonna have to beat to death the handful of little scrawny cannibals that get through. Boy, yeah, this is getting dangerous. This is getting very dangerous. This is getting exceedingly dangerous, as that is probably too many scrawny cannibals for me to fucking stop. Right, keep shooting them. Are you shooting them? You're not shooting them, are you little tards? Of course not. Why would you be shooting them? Right, come on. We're gonna need all of you over here, or they're gonna leave the gate and wander off. Okay, fine, in which case we'll get back on the guns. There you go, beat the little cannibals, beat them now. Beat them angrily, beat them aggressively. Beat them with style, beat them with flair. Beat them with energy, beat them with determination. I don't really care, so long as you beat them. Well, I am grateful for you abandoning your attempts to break down the wall, I guess. Oh. Is it not locked? I don't think I can get there in time to start repairing it even. Nope, no I can't. Okay, well now War Turkify actually has a couple of cannibal ankles on his conscience, which is good for him. Fortunately, most of them inexplicably decided to abandon their pursuit of beating down my walls, and instead are swimming out into the ocean. I do not know why, but I am happy that they chose to do this. Thrilled, actually. Disaster averted. Are you stuck again? What is with you today and getting up on the weirdest fucking mountaintops? So many times. So many times I've told you to just go over there and you had no problems, but today, for reasons unbeknownst to me, you've elected to become mountaineers. Cease. Alright. So I know some of you still had Healy packs. Poor little goat. Oh. He's not gonna die. Not until the rest of the actually equipped people get back home, but I really do need to actually, you know, have some Healy stuff back here. You've got stuck too? Mm. But pathfinding is being particularly retarded tonight. Oh, it might have been because I closed the gate. Possibly. That might have screwed with the pathfinding for a moment or two. Right, just make sure you're all heading in the right direction, finally. Fuck's sake. Right, you... And where's Megalore? Oh my god. What is wrong with you all today? What is wrong with you? God, I have not had this much problem with the pathfinding in ages, and today is just really, really bad. Yes, you can't cross the enormous mountain, you stupid little child. Go all the way back to the... Fuck. Mountain pass. Most of the time, the pathfinding in this area is pretty good, but not today. Can you... No, you're not going to get through there. Not today. Can I order you to go to World's End? Okay, yes, you will go to the World's End. Thank fuck. Jesus, how do you keep getting stuck? Is the gate? No, the gate is open and shouldn't be... God, I am actually gonna have somebody die because I can't get fucking back home in time. Does Hamstead, do you have any healing materials? You do, thank God. Alright, you're a medic now. No, go heal him, he's dying. There. Silly, 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 silly. Have you gotten on the right side of the tracks yet? You have. Okay, Megalore. You're stuck again. How the fuck are you? How did you get over? What the fuck? Okay, this is just the... No, I told you to go to the World's End. Get... Oh, boy. Alright. At least a Yofi is on the right side of the fucking hills. Kenshi. There needs to be a pathfinding mod. See, again, this is what I talked about routes, right? It would be great if you could set down a predetermined route where you have a number of rally points, essentially. And somebody just... Okay. Alright, who are the ones just stuck somewhere? Okay, you're still traveling. Who the fuck is back there, then? You. For reasons unknown. Okay, go. Like a rally points, where you could go like, okay, go here, 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 and here, and then you... What the fuck? Save that as a route, so that every time you need to take the route, you just say, okay, take the route to city. That would be really, really nice. I'm sure that should be the pass that you can get over. And now these stopped. Why? Why so difficult today? Alright, you're on the right side of the mountain. You can finally start moving. Good, good, good. JD Sigmund, any moral objection to supply the Kenshi world with more drugs? Any intellectual ones? Something about temptation and free will, Witcher? Well, it would make people better, wouldn't it? If they didn't have easy access to drugs, then these people would be less like the... Who the fuck is stuck up there? Then these people would be less like the people they are, and if the people of Kenshi were less like the people of Kenshi, that would almost certainly be an enormous improvement in virtually every single regard. Griffin? No. Who is stuck on the hill? A cow? Oh, no. Oh, the dumb cow has gotten itself inside of the building. And the dumb cow can't get out again. And now this guy is like, you're trespassing. It's just a fucking cow. It's a dumb cow. I'm trying to get it to leave too. Please make the cow go outside. Today is a day of days. Okay. Sonia. Go up there and fetch the dumb cow, please. Getting stuck as little as possible on the way, preferably. Heavens. Reverend Norse, Racifist did a good video on Batman's no-kill rule in comparison to the Shadow, who actually killed some of his foe. The Shadow is a more based Batman. I might need to check that out. I do worry, though, Racifist does simp awfully hard for some of his favorite pulp characters. Because, see, I don't object to the no-kill rule. I think the no-kill rule is a good rule for a moral superhero. I do, however, think that there needs to be... Sonia, are you not? No, you're not. Sonia, please, help. I want you to go over there, please. Follow my instructions before I tear your fucking toes off. I do think that a no-kill, a superhero that doesn't kill is a good thing. I think superheroes probably shouldn't kill most of the time. Oh, did I not? Did I not assign you to do things? Because it puts them very easily and obviously above their opposition who do kill. It's just a very simple way to differentiate them morally. One of them kills, the other doesn't kill. Therefore, one is good, one is bad, because killing, in most cases, is bad. I don't object to the rule in and of itself. I object to the fact... Have you stopped moving? Okay, God help me, I am about to fucking scream. Moving in Kenshi can be a painful fucking proceeding, but it has been particularly uncomfortable right now. Please, just kill the lone fucking cannibal and get moving again, you fat, useless little shit. Okay, you're also carrying goods that I can sell off, so do that as well. Right, Ophi and Megalaw are finally in position, thank God. Let's get them to Blister Hill. I'm probably gonna have to wait until it's dark before I try any rescue operations, but that's fine. The issue is the way they're doing it. Again, the entire thing that Batman is, that Bruce Wayne is Batman's mask, etc., is an idea that I absolutely dislike on a very fundamental level, because it undermines that no-kill rule. Because again, if I'm presuming this is part of Razorfist's argument, a no-kill rule makes no sense for Batman. Batman should not have a no-kill rule. It doesn't work for Batman. It works for Bruce Wayne, but not for Batman. Are you stuck again? You are. I hope I never need to move multiple little groups of tards across the Kenshi world ever again, because God fucking help me. I swear, if I need to move multiple of them, they seemingly all develop some serious case of brain hemorrhage and or a really bad brain tumor, pressing up against all of the wrong spots in their tiny little heads. Oh, fuck, they're getting stuck on flat ground now. Just get inside the walls, please, 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 please. And Sonia, now that you're there, you can make the climb and fetch the dumbass ox. Just get inside. Just get inside. Oh, that's why. Some of you are electing to run back outside. No, inside, you fucking idiots. God, you are testing my patience today, Kenshi. You are making it difficult to play a video game. Just inside, there you go. Thank God, just stay the fuck inside. Never leave. We're never going on adventures ever again. You are too retarded to be allowed to go on adventures. Alright, the only one still outside the walls is Sonia now, right? Yes. Go fetch the dumb cow. Cow, where's the cow? There's the cow. Pick up the cow. And bring the cow back home. Anybody else still left wandering? No, good. Right, Yofi, let's go and get you some food, just so you can stay here until nighttime. Oh, that's a church. Let's not enter the church, because I am an unholy, filthy woman. Women do not belong in Okran's home, because women are inherently evil. One of the many truisms that this universe has. Right, some meat wraps and some food. There you go. You can bring that out to Megalaw, and the two of you can just camp out until it gets dark, and you can try and break the Meat Lord out of prison. Ah, yes, I did still have a lot of this nonsense to sell off. Dump that off. I'm gonna divide some of the gear afterwards, but that's not the most pressing of concerns. This thing, Great Mace, 1.78 damage. I mean, that's as much as the... Actually, it's 0.01 point more than the giant Great Wood Club, with 50% armor penetration. That is tempting to keep, I must say. The spiked mace, not so much. That's hardly interesting. Malnourished. Well, you know. My food decided to run ahead without me, so, you know, happens, I guess. Even when you wouldn't think it would happen, it happens. I need another manual iron refinery, but I can't be asked to get one right now. I'll just concentrate on the prison breakout attempt. Strigoi, don't forget to fix it on dev console and region navmesh commands. Might help. Pathing save first though, also leading from in-game can cause... Loading from in-game can cause problems. It does look like it. It went very, very weird there. The pathing is not usually this bad. Right, so if I'm going to get the meat lord is in there. I wonder if they lock these doors at night. It appears to be guarded. Heavily guarded. By giant crossbows on the roof, which is unfortunate, because if one of those hits me, that would suck. Sonia? What are you doing, Sonia? 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 No, Sonia. Dumb Sonia. Okay, well, you put down the cow, but fine. Just get back inside Uzkulak. They're just little hungry bandits. They're really not dangerous. Just get back inside. What are the odds I can sneak in there? Limited, I suspect. What's my health bar looking like? I should be full. Yeah, I'm full. Okay. I am full. Now, I don't think they shut the gates. Regardless. I should have brought a man so that somebody could go in here without being, you know, noticed and looked at weirdly. Now, there's nobody guarding him. Now, I wonder if he's gonna resist arrest. Because that would be interesting if he tries to fight it. That would be very interesting if he tries to fight me. Hello? Is anybody looking at me? If I were to, I'm very stealthy. Good. Okay, okay. I'm very stealthy. I'm gonna put you on passive just in case. Very, very stealthy. Make sure nobody comes over here, alright? You're all just, you know, having good little sleep and stuff. Good. I wonder if I could distract them. If I were to... Okay, right. Dry run. First and foremost, dry run. Let's see. We're going to pick the lock of this guy. And off he goes. Okay, distraction. Right, this works. I should have brought more lock pickers. I wasn't doing anything over here. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Yeah, good, good. I was not doing anything over here, officer. Truly. I don't know what. I don't know how the prisoners are escaping suddenly. It's weird. It's fucking downright strange, I tell you. God, I wish some of them could get a hold of a weapon or something. Let's not pick any locks whilst I'm so clearly detected. That would be dumb. Damn it. Right. Not the best distraction. No, not the best distraction. I'll admit. That was, not how I was hoping for that to work out. I was kind of thinking they might run out of the building, and thus drag the paladins out of the building after them in, you know, hot pursuit or something. them simply beating the shit out of them inside the building, and then mass touching them to heal their wounds, was not what I intended. Okay, come on. Oh, we'll just do this again. Alright, he goes out there. Then he comes back in again for some reason. Oh, careful there. No, don't. Okay. This still works. Okay, right. All I need to do is I just need to get him beat up, because he's probably not going to be cooperative. So I need to release him, have him get his shit kicked in. Right. Here you go, Meat Lord. Freedom is yours. There you go. Right. Whoa. Okay, you're not onto me. Good. Just be... You're not on me, right? Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Committing crime. Okay, never mind. Okay, yes. Zoom the fuck out of there. Yes. Zoom, Megalo. Zoom. Oh, yes. Full run speed. I am not committing a crime. I would never commit a crime. What? Excuse me? How does that make sense? Guilt by fucking association? Okay. Come now, I wasn't even doing anything. Somehow, I figured that only the guy, you know, doing the crime might actually be, you know, criminally persecuted, but it turns out that this is a far more aggressive policing kind of society. Tainted woman, control yourself. True. Tainted women are difficult at controlling themselves. Right. Now, luckily, I think after they haven't seen us for 20-odd seconds, they'll eventually forget about the fact that we're criminals. Okay, technically, we've got a little bit of a bounty, but that's not necessarily a problem. That's only a problem if they catch me. Alright, so I'm guessing the Meat Lord has now successfully had his shit kicked in. Oh. You recognized me from a pretty significant distance, didn't you? I was kind of hoping you wouldn't do that. I was kind of hoping you'd forgotten about me for a little bit. Okay. This complicates matters. Severely. I don't want to just beat them up, because then I'll lose reputation with the Holy Nation, which we don't want, of course. Running in there and trying to pick him up and break him out is also perhaps not ideal. Well, Sonia, you don't have a bounty on you, and you're pretty fast as well. Alright, I guess it's gonna have to be Sonia, then, who fixes all of this nonsense of ours. Yofi, you can go back home now. It is fine. Your service here is complete. I just need Megalaw, just in case. And Sonia, who will run over here as quickly as possible. I shall put you in sneak mode, too. If nothing else, it'll be valuable athletic experience. And it is getting dark, which is good. Somehow, I doubt I'm going to be sneaking past this unnoticed, but, Sonia, you're not going on the wrong side of the mountain, are you? No, you're not. Good. Okay, well, on the off chance that they're all really, 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 really blind... Come on now. You don't see nothing. You don't see anything. Oh, no, you see something. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be grabbing him successfully like this. Right, turn around, leave. Well, you know, it was worth a try. It just wasn't very effective. Although this would drag off a lot of people for an infiltration attempt by Sonia when she finally gets here. Blighted woman. Always running around being weird. Meow. Come on, chase the woman. Actually, this might actually work. There we go. Chase the woman. Good, good. Everybody chase the woman. Very current year. Everybody's chasing after the female. Okay, good. We've dragged all of the guards way out of position. Now we're just gonna... Alright, I'm gonna have to pick his lock, aren't I? Yeah, see, that's not gonna happen, is it? I haven't really thought this through. Can I perhaps somehow lose them in the city and then sneak in? Because that would help. I could get up on the walls, which would be a dead end. That would be unfortunate. Let's not do that. Oh, do not. Okay, well that is... See, the church was not where I was thinking that that button click would lead, as this is not actually... This doesn't actually help. Okay, get out, back. Yeah. Good. And let's break line of sight, and then we'll just sneak. Now what? Now what, bitches? Ah, shit. Well, you could just run to the location you last saw me, that's true. Fuck. Come on, you're just city soldiers. Are you really being paid enough for this? Are you really being awarded enough for your labor to bother this much about some poor little thief? Go. Jesus. Persistent little motherfuckers. See? See? Fucker cut me off too. Jesus. Okay. Fine. I've gotten rid of some of them. Why would you go... Why would that be the direction you chose to go in? Yeah, this isn't really working out very well, as it turns out, as they just kind of stick on me. Why can't you just let me... free the meat lord already. Okay, what about... Do they bother shooting at me with the crossbows? Because if not, maybe I could just... See? Okay, we'll go in here. There's lots of little corners. They do somehow know exactly where I am. Yeah, they're locked onto my fucking ass. The homing beacon is too strong on Megalore. I hope this won't actually also reveal Sonia when she eventually arrives here to try and get somebody out. Nah, I can't stealth away from them. Annoying. Because no matter how many corners I get around, they seemingly always know exactly where I am. I wonder what the stealth algorithm is like. Like, is there a way to get away from this? Or are they just locked onto my ass now? I mean, you can always outrun them and they'll eventually give up, but... The hope was that I'd be able to maybe, you know, go around a corner, break line of sight, and they would forget about me, but no, they know. Maybe if one of them sees me, all of them sees me? Ow. I don't even know what the fuck that was. I was just hit by something magical. And that takes my leg out and that gets me down. Okay. Right, so getting in there is literally impossible because they will spot you at a bajillion zillion miles and their target lock will never ever break. Only thing I can do then is hope that Sonia can somehow pick the lock. As long as their spider senses are active, I cannot get in there. Which is rather annoying. This, incidentally, is why I have no problems using guns, because the game is already unfair, so might as well be unfair right back to the video game, right? I think that's a fair enough thing. Where even is Sonia? Oh, Yofi, did you... Of course you did. Keep moving, Yofi. You have a long trip back home. I could kill them, and honestly I probably could. Skirmishing enough with them, I could probably kill off most of the guard, but I don't want to lose all of my holy nation standing because of one dude. That feels bad. Actually, am I losing standing by doing this? No, 27. Wait, no, am I? 27. I think I am. Oh, God. Right, Sonia, your lockpicking skills is 0. And you arrive just in time for dawn to break. Brilliant. Right. Are you still down for the... Oh, where did they pit him? Did they kill his ass? Oh, no, there he is. Oh, good. He's more out in the open now. And he's alive again. Why must you be alive? I was kind of hoping you would be, you know, beaten up and out cold so that I could carry you out from here. This is going to make everything way more complicated. Pick lock. 24% chance. Right, this might take a while. Ah. Never mind, that was relatively easy. You know, I wish he would try to escape. I really do. I wish he would. Like, don't let him escape. I wish he would try to escape. That would be great. Because that way, I could have hunted him down outside the city, beat the shit out of him, and then brought him back home. But no, he doesn't try to escape, does he? He's like, oh, hello. I'm going to try to fight my way. Oh, perfect. Yes, put him in that cage. I'm going to try to fight my way out of here. That's dumb, Meat Lord. This is why people mock you and call you Meatloaf, because you're retarded. Ooh, this is much better. Yes, this is much better. Okay. This is much better. Nobody sees me. Oh, did you? Spider sends my ass? No, you're just going to bed. Okay, fine. 15%. Nope. Why are you... Okay. Why are you ambulatory? Where are they moving him now? Oh, is he dead? Escaped prisoner, unconscious. Okay, come on. Pick up. Yes! 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 Whee! Item check? Would you like a couple thousand cats to the holy church? The depraved seductress tries to bribe a holy sentinel. For the vile act of bribery, you must be punished. 15,000 bucks for trying to bribe your ass? Jesus. Oh, God, you're faster than me now, aren't you? Because I'm carrying this guy. Oh, my heavens. I just got him out of there. I just got him fucking out of there. Okay, I just need to... sneak it out a little bit. Fucking come on. Because he's too heavy for me now. Okay. Put down. And now I can easily outrun him. Megalaw, you know what to do. Keep running, Sonia. There we go. Now you too, mush. I figured bribery would maybe not have a great chance of success, honestly, but I figured maybe 3,000 cats, 3,000 cats it's gotta be a pretty good payday. But no, not good enough, apparently. Aofi2 is constantly stopping and getting stuck on pieces of terrain that are barely in existence. Apparently that's not good enough. 3,000 cats just to overlook one poor woman dragging one poor dude out of the city. Really? Really? Yeah, shit, if border control was this strict in the real world, we would not be having a lot of the problems we currently are suffering through. Alex Adamson says this episode went from killing the Meat Lord to annex the Meat Lord. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. Witcher. Yes, we must own him now. Chat decided they liked the Meat Lord, and so I'm going to take the Meat Lord and bring him back home, of course. Oh, speaking of Meat Lords, by the way... Ah, caps lock. So, this was the thing. The much longed for debate between Biden and Trump is coming up, and part of me kind of wants to cover it because it's going to be popular, definitely, and I really want to see Biden versus Trump. They're gonna push him through. They're gonna push a lot of drugs inside of him. And I'm wondering if they can manage to keep him away. Because, I mean, the last time they debated in the previous election, it was incredibly boring. It was more interesting when he was debating Hillary, because at least he was awake to some degree. But after 4 years of Biden, he's actually gonna have to defend some positions, some results of his reign, rather than merely going, "Oh, Orange Man, you are the bad man." Yeah? And I feel like Trump is going to be extra I see this here. Aofi, why are you... Aofi, please, please. Please, the path thing. Go inside, please, Aofi. Inside. Inside settlement, not outside settlement. Inside settlement, good. Outside settlement, bad. Dumb, Aofi. Very dumb. And the rest of you too. Back inside, please, back inside. Right, Sonia, you too. Keep running. But, at the same time, this will of course be a presidential debate about the United States. And honestly, here's the thing. I don't know that much about US politics. And by politics, I mean, like, principled politics. I don't know anything about what the taxation level should be in Wisconsin. You know, I don't give a shit. But I do talk about culture. And at this point, culture is American culture. For better or for fucking worse. A lot of it for worse, and as a proud Norwegian, it hurts me to admit, but American culture is the world's culture right now. So whatever happens in the US happens everywhere else. Culture, unironically. If this was a game of civilization, the United States would long since have won the cultural victory. Or, well, would they? I think they would currently be about 95% away. But then the Soviet Union would play their trap card, and now they're counting down. In essence. Tax rate should be 0. I don't know about 0. Tax rate should be like 5%. You know? If everybody paid a 5% flat tax, and that was just for keeping the fucking roads operational, like basic services, I'd be fine with that. Hell, you know, even in certain circumstances, I'd be fine with enough taxes for socialized healthcare. Socialized healthcare has worked excellently in Norway. The problem is, we don't know, straight up, if socialized healthcare can function, hiccups and burps at the same time, on the scale of the United States. Because what works for 5 million people does not necessarily work for 300 million people. And judging by Britain, it probably doesn't. Like, the NHS has been a disaster. Or, well, I don't know. See, that's the thing, right? Has the NHS been a disaster? Not necessarily the NHS. More correctly, uncontrolled mass immigration and socialized healthcare has been the disaster. Once the United Kingdom started literally just inviting every single human being on the planet inside, that was when shit started hitting the fan rather quickly. And once the entire system began to crumble and break apart under the weight of the unreasonable expectations placed upon it. I'm running out of water. I need more water wells. Actually, am I running out of water? I shouldn't be running out of water. You, Boss Bad Slap, it is your duty to carry water over to those things. In fact, it is your duty to do the logistical thing in general, making sure that everything is actually what it's supposed to be. That's your job now. Zero, you've got nothing to do either, do you? You can join in the mining, I guess. Actually, instead of mining, we'll put you on the steel refinery. And using the wells is pointless now. Well, if I item to furnace. Oh, yeah, that doesn't do anything. Because I presumably need to put the items on the ground before he actually gets them into the furnace, which would make a certain amount of sense. Right, in that case, let's just build the second thingity-bob. Cotton clothing bench. Do iron plates. Yes, that one. Iron refinery 3. Build that. There, I guess. Right, you can go back to being an An engineer. And Yofi should probably get you back to doing some work as well. And I don't need to research anything, do I? I actually don't. I pretty much have all of the stuff researched that I should have researched. Yes, I've got pretty much all of it. So it will be more of a coverage of the cultural side of things. Because if they start talking about anything like the taxation levels, it's like, oh yeah, taxation, flat tax, 5%, go away. Simple. Or sanctuary cities, which is one of those interesting things. See, on the one hand, the idea of a sanctuary city is actually a pretty good one, honestly. So you've got a city that basically says, okay, the federal government does not have the ultimate and absolute jurisdiction here. We are going to make up our own minds on things. You know what? Good. That's basically what the Confederacy was trying to do, so maybe you should have just let them alone too, but I like the idea of more state self-governance, because that was the original point of the US, wasn't it? State governance. That was cool, for it to be a federation of states rather than one super entity, which it has now, in essence, turned into. But the problem is, this is one of those things that has simply just been weaponized, largely, or exclusively, pretty much, by the left, where they go like, oh, we've made a sanctuary city. Okay, what federal overreach are you fighting against? We like illegal immigration. Aha. So, your sanctuary is for people's illegal entry into your country. Yes. I bet the founding fathers didn't see that one coming. Unironically, I bet they didn't see that one coming. I don't even know if the sanctuary thing is a founding father thing. It might bear you in mind, but I bet you if you traveled back in time and went like, okay, so in the future, we're gonna have like individual states, and they're going to determine that they're going to ignore part of state law. Because they think the state law is wrong or tyrannical. And I was like, oh, that's fantastic. That's good. That's very good. So what are they ignoring? Oh, they're allowing illegal immigrants to come into the country in endless quantities. See, even though the founding fathers were, of course, doing this at an age where immigration was one of America's greatest strengths, because, you know, it allowed them to drag in enormous numbers of people into a country that was at the time largely empty, I feel like even they would have thought to themselves, endless number of immigrants. Endless. Is this a good thing? No. No. Not really. You need to keep the fabric chest filled up so I can actually get rid of some of the cotton. You know, Haltonator, you know what you could do? You could start making medicine. That's what you could start doing. Yeah, make some sleeping bags. 6 sleeping bags and some first aid kits. Go on, Haltonator. Do that. You shall be the heal slave. And social stigma. Let's continue making some cloth. The Tagelmustses. Actually, samurai cloth pants, because they're more complicated. And just repeat that ad infinitum until we fill up the armor chest again. There we go. If these included on the ArchCast seems worthwhile, not sure if the debate deserves a video on its own. Well, I'd probably just stream it whilst they're doing it, honestly, and then talk with chat about it. You know, have it be more of a chill stream thing with chat is probably what I'm planning. Good, good. Tear through those fabric quotas. I don't like having too much fabric. Fabric is gay. Oh, speaking of, lots of you people don't have jobs, do you? You 3 don't have jobs. Your new job. 29. Oh, is it automated? Oh, it is. Nice. Okay, I like the idea of it being automated. But apparently I don't have enough energy. Really? 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 I figured I would have... power. Is it this thing? Is this thing draining like an ass load? No. 8. What is using all of my power? 5. It's probably the wells, isn't it? But even then, I should have like, what, 25? I should have 100 power. Is there a way to find out how much power my base is pulling? Probably not, is there? Huh. Are they not? No, of course they're close enough. Because if they weren't close enough, they wouldn't be powering the wells, obviously. Huh. What is eating all of my power? That's actually a good question. All right, well, until I can find that out, I guess we'll just get more power. Simple as. By going out and mining more copper. Cannibal plate armor. I'm not sure if that is really the scientific breakthrough that I was hoping for and wanting, but it is the scientific breakthrough that I have, so we can now make cannibal plate armor. Whoop-de-doo. Yippee-ki-yay and all that. Alright, Aofi, actually, you go over there, weaponsmithy, and... yeah, just make some tribal blade things. Yeah, just keep yourself busy. I need to level that up anyways. Alexanderism, the NHS works fine, or it would if we didn't have more people using it than paying for it. It's nothing wrong with how it's supposed to work, Witcher. And this episode went from killing... oh, yeah, and yeah, see, there's the thing. I do believe that is the core truth, right? If you have enough people paying for the socialized healthcare, then you might have enough people actually paying for it. Or, duh, retarded. If you have enough people paying into it, then there's no problem with running it. If it costs 500 million to run, just to take a number, it's not 500 billion, but you get my drift, and you've got 500 million being paid, then your system is functional. And a socialized healthcare system is advantageous in the long run. Norway has seen a lot of benefits from this system, where you're able to keep people in employment longer. You're capable of keeping people gainfully employed despite serious disabilities. This is good. It allows people without health insurance to get treatments for things that aren't their fault, like cancer, etc. It is, overall, a beneficial thing. The problem is the cost. That is always the problem. The fucking huge problem is the cost. And you need enough people paying into it. Now, if you're in a country like Norway, you've got a certain honor system, is probably what I would call it. Are you not going to come back to actually help mine the copper, you dumb little... Why are you sitting over here? Go on to that. You have a certain honor system, where people who don't pay into the system will often feel very bad about taking use of the system. See, shame. Shame is the solution here. Shame is the solution. Shame is what we need to introduce. You need to create a system where people will be ashamed of benefiting from the system without contributing to the system. This is very important. Shame is the key. Oh, come on. I'm just getting a little bit of copper. Why are you bothering me? I'm just getting a little bit of copper. Why do you need to do this to me? But immigrants, by and large, don't have any shame for taking care of the system. Because, and this isn't even necessarily casting aspirations on their moral character. It is that they come from a part of the world where abusing the system is a good thing, in which you simply take whatever the government is willing to give you and you run with it. Simple as. I do need more wind generators. I'm not going to build one there, because I want my castle tower there. Let's build one there. Battery bank. I mean, you just want a stray bone dog waters your generator? I mean, I don't really feel like a battery bank is very useful, honestly. Because either I have enough power to run everything, or I don't. That's really the only two circumstances in Kenshi, frankly. Did I not start building that? I didn't accept it, did I? Right, if they were like random short circuits or something, then a battery bank would be useful. But in Kenshi, you pretty much either have power or you don't have power, and that's about it. That'll give me 25 more power, which should hopefully help quite a bit. Oh, hi there. Hello there, little cannibals. How are you feeling today? Alright, so let's put you guys on the walls as per usual. And yeah, that's still where they keep coming over. Jumps. That's the point of the wall that I really should just tear down and rebuild. Because they keep attacking my poor little wall gunners, which is very annoying of them. Bad people. You should stay outside where you belong, like other bad people. You belong on the outside of the wall, not on the inside. And sometimes the, opposing wall guns just shoot me in the fucking legs somehow. I'm not even entirely sure how the hell they hit people over there. Because the 90 damage is definitely coming from another crossbow. I'm not sure how the fuck these crossbows are hitting people on the other side of the wall, but they are. With astonishing frequency. I suppose that's the danger over. Did that actually give me enough power to do anything? Yes, it does. Nice. Power 30. Fantastic. Problem solved. Right. You may all return to your labors. Or just sitting on your ass. That's an alternative too. As I don't have a lot of research now. I need tech level 5 to get the healing pods, but that requires tech level 5, which is 8 ancient science books, which is a fucking frightening quantity of ancient science books, which I am not going to get anytime soon. Is somebody not emptying the things? They aren't. Okay. Make sure the iron plates are being stored too, Nicholas, you lazy bastard. Your job is to keep the infrastructure flowing with as relative a minimum of interference as possible. Commit yourself to this duty and you will be allowed to continue to eat. State of Water. Sanctuary cities don't really work with a welfare state because whoever goes there will just go on welfare. The US used to have open immigration, but that was before the welfare state, and people assimilated. Assimilated to the culture, which was why it was dubbed the melting pot. Well, yeah, no, there was a far larger degree of assimilation back there then as well, because all in all, there were a lot less people. Oh, I have forgot to do the damned thing. Is anybody not working right now? Yes, lots of people are not working right now. Right, 0. Consider yourself a home brewer. There you go. Make sure that you are making rum out of cactuses. And, you know, what do you need? Screw the cooked rune food. Chew sticks. Who else isn't working? Horse. Okay, horse. Consider yourself a cook as well. You're going to make chew sticks for my hungry, hungry soldiers. Immigration and integration. That is the big challenge that all of our societies are currently facing. And the solution to both of them go hand in hand. It is limitation. If you want to have lots of immigration, because it does have benefits, it does increase things like the economy, obviously, but you need to also be able to create a value with that. If you have the majority of them simply going on social welfare, you're not creating value. What you're doing is you're creating a drain upon the system. You're actually sucking resources out of the system rather than contributing to it. Thus, whilst the economy grows larger because more money is in circulation and you require more money to run society, you're not actually making any more money. You're not adding any value to it, which will, in the long term, lead to inflation because you need to print more money because the demand for money is just as large, but the total value within the economy has shrunk. So despite the fact that you need more cash than ever before, you produce less actual value to back up that money. That reminds me, I have like an assload of meat I need to hand off. Well, didn't I? Yes, I do. This is something that we all understood, of course. This was literally the entire point of the gold standard, was to make it impossible, or at least very difficult, for countries to get away with, well, scams like this in essence. Where they simply said that, oh, yeah, we have this much money. Yeah. It's quite a lot, isn't it? It's like, okay, but your gold reserves don't back that up. And so we don't actually believe you have that much money. Amusingly, the gold reserves can actually be a negative as well. When you go too far in the opposite direction. Spain saw this. Spain had enormous gold reserves, but they didn't actually have anything to spend it or use it on, and so it had a ton of theoretical wealth, but no actual material wealth. And so Spain remained a fairly poor and almost feudalistic nation well into the 1930s and 40s. Don't I have somebody cooking? I think I do. Like, you're cooking, right? Yeah, you're cooking. You're cooking and transporting food and doing all of the good stuff. That is a balance to be struck in all things. And sadly, we never seem to strike it. Ever. Ah, yes. Also fill the dried fish barrel once you don't have anything else to do. Well, you picked off the fish. There you go. There you go. Put it dumped off. Good boy. Right. I suppose now the only thing left to do is begin to prepare for the next adventure. What should the next adventure be? I'm tempted to go to the cannibal capital. I'm very tempted to go to the cannibal capital and see what the hell, if anything, is still over there. What is Megalord doing? You're just doing that. That's fine. I don't need to do that. Megalore, my dear, have a little run about the cannibal kingdom up here. I want to see if the cannibal activity has decreased with the murder of the Meat Lord, or the imprisonment of the Meat Lord, more correctly. Silver, you're not Megalore. Can you outrun cannibals? Well, I sure fucking hope you can, because you're kind of gonna have to. Okay, there's one little bunch of them, but it's smaller than usual. It's a much smaller horde. What about one of their little villages? Again, some cannibals, but not as many. I wonder if I've got to kill him. Or I wonder if I got to kill all the cannibal leaders. I wonder how many oh, interesting. That rock was apparently far more permeable than I thought it was. I wonder if I got to kill all the cannibal leaders. And I wonder how many cannibal leaders there are. What's over here? Anything significant looking? Nah, just a little cannibal pit stop. Alright. It does seem to have reduced their numbers, but it hasn't destroyed them. Cannibal village, cannibal village. Less patrols. Smaller groups of dudes in the village. Reactive worlds. Good worlds. I like reactive worlds. The crusade against the cannibals might need to continue then. To make sure that they can no longer bother my kind. But I also want those goddamn science books. Maybe the Lost Armory. Maybe another check around the Leviathan coast and over here. As it would be really nice to get some more books so I can get science level 5. That would be excellent. Speaking up, what's my armor smith? No, weaponsmith 71, good. And armor smith is social stigma here. Oh, are you 63? I am presuming that means my output is full. Desert hamster, come here. Ah, well, full, quote-unquote. All right. It is time for you to wander up into the mountains, or even just the nearby fishing village, and deliver a huge amount of random pieces of clothing. And, hey, I'm actually starting to produce high-quality clothing now, which is very nice. All right. Head to the fishing village, Desert hamster. Alright, I can finally create high-quality stuff, which is brilliant. One more, like, filling up of that chest, and I'm probably gonna have a armory master that's capable of upgrading all of my gear, which will be great. That'll be actually genuinely awesome, because I'm still carrying on a lot of normal and shoddy gear as well. Alex Adamson, they also send their welfare money home, which removes money from the country, which is definitely not beneficial for the nation. Witcher. That's true as well. In fact, one of the funny things is, Africa is one of the countries in the world, you get my general drift, one of the areas in the world with the highest cost of sending money to. I think it's $8 to $100. So if you send $100 to Africa, you pay $8 to wire the money. Why is this the case? Most often, like, it's something like $1 or $2, right? Or a very small percentage. It's because so many people are sending money to Africa that is actually a business just to take a charge from sending it. There are unfathomable quantities of cash flowing into Africa. Billions and billions and billions, hundreds of billions every year in foreign aid alone, and then an equally ridiculous sum in, as you say, like people sending stuff to their families, or sending valuables, or sending stuff illegally. That's a sizable export as well. Good old-fashioned criminality, as and Africa does have a little bit of a crime problem, just a bit of one, a tiny bit of one. To the point where criminals are now, well, not even criminals, like just normal people, are earning money off simply just sending money to Africa. It's kind of retarded. And Mr. Peasant Frenzy. Sorry, Archie, you lost me there. How is it that Spain was a poor country despite there having so much gold? For some reason, my brain's not computing the info. Oh, yeah, no, I know. It sounds retarded, but... Goddamn ninja shits. Why are you coming out here to mess with me? Why are you coming out here? Okay, so... to explain it a bit more like in detail, money is worthless. Right? Gold is worthless. Gold has no innate value for a nation. You can't turn it into cannons, you can't turn it into weapons, you can't turn it into ships, you can't turn it into soldiers unless, you know, pay them with it, basically. But money in and of itself has no strategic value. The value that money has, or in this case that gold has, because gold turns into money, is because of what it can purchase. It can purchase soldiers, it can purchase smithing experts, it can purchase wagons, it can purchase food, it can purchase... God damn it, desert hamster. It can purchase desert hamsters. Dumb little desert hamster, just keep running. Oh, everyone else has noticed the desert hamster is under attack, and everyone else is now going to sally out to defend desert hamster and his honor. Good for desert hamster. And Spain had a lot of gold, but it didn't really have the ability to use that gold effectively for conquest after the destruction of the Spanish Armada. And that's because they could pay for another one, but they didn't have the time to pay for another one. And by the time they were paying for another one, they were so far behind Britain that there kind of wasn't a point in paying for another one. And so their opportunity to, you know, turn that gold into conquest, into something useful, had already passed them by, which left them with an assload of money. What are you fighting? Okay. Why are you so bothered by these little dumbass floatsome ninjas? No, maybe I wipe out the floatsome ninjas. Maybe that's my new goal. Just killing the floatsome ninjas. And thus, Spain didn't really manage to turn all of that gold into something worthwhile. Like, one of the things they could have done was to supercharge its economy. Say, and this is just an example, right? Say that Spain was lacking in iron resources to create an export, weapons, for example, right? They might then have purchased the iron because they have an assload of gold, and the iron would then turn into weapons. The weapons could then be used to project power, or alternatively even be sold for favors or used for power politics. Say that you've got a nearby nation that you'd like to see strengthened. You could use your enormous quantities of weaponry, send it to that nation, and now you've got another powerful ally in the region. Stuff like this. This is what you need to transfer gold into. If you're not doing this, then all you do is you have a theoretical value where your nation is worth like $1 million. Again, just taking an example. But you don't actually have that $1 million amongst the population, because the population don't have access to the gold reserves. The gold reserves aren't being used to give wealth to the populace by building up businesses, building up exports and imports, building up a thriving infrastructure. It isn't enriching the farmer or the merchant, it is simply sitting in a massive vault somewhere. And so the nation is worth $1 million, but the people is only worth $100,000. Okay? Yeah, Nocturne's Blade actually puts it more simple in chat. Basically, if you have all the gold in the world but you don't use it on anything, is it really worth anything? Exactly. But it's also the added thing that you don't actually have that value in the populace. You have that value theoretically in a vault, but the peasantry don't have it. Like, if you took... Oh god, I'm struggling to explain this as well, but the gold value is not reflected in the nation's value. Like, if you took everything in the nation and you combined it together, it wouldn't be worth as much as the gold. And that's the problem. Because the gold is actually outvaluing the nation. A terrible explanation, I know, but... Alex Addison, gold's only worth what the state says it is. Witcher. Witcher. Well, No, not really. Because that was the benefit of the gold reserves. Because the gold reserve, the value of the gold reserve wasn't the state. The value of the gold reserve was states, plural. That was the cool part about it. All of the governments had to agree what the gold value of the gold was, because again, the primary value of the gold was in influence, was in purchasing things, was in bribery, straight up, and, you know, extending your power politics. Thus, a gold bar needed to be worth around about the same in all of the areas in which it was used. Thus, gold became, in essence, a kind of universal currency that you could use for all of the various things that a nation needs to use money and power for. Like stuff like dowries, for example. Like, you want an alliance with a neighboring nation. Like, your nation is weak, you want an alliance with a bigger nation to protect you against other nations. But that bigger nation is looking at you and like, yeah, but I don't want to get dragged into a war for your sake. Why the fuck would I want to do that? Well, 5 tons of gold. Like, okay. You know? That was the beauty of gold. And we do need to return to some form of universalized currency like this. Because otherwise, if the government is allowed to decide what the government is worth, well, the government will decide, as we have seen, that it is worth an infinite amount of money. That is, so the budgets never need to be balanced. They never need to worry about expenditure. Now, the US is in an interesting position right now because of the petrodollar, and oh god, that is a topic I'm not going to get into here because Jesus Christ, that would take me like fucking 5 hours. But the petrodollar is the reason why the US dollar was able to remain so steady and so powerful despite the United States being trillions of dollars in debt. The petrodollar goes, okay, you have to buy your oil, which everyone needs. Oil essentially became the new gold. Everyone needs oil in dollars. That meant that the dollar remained powerful because it was an international tool of trade. And nobody dared devalue it because if they devalued the dollar, they made their own oil more expensive. And so nobody messed with it. But now that the petrodollar agreement is lapsed, theoretically, the value of the dollar is now not linked up to oil anymore. Now again, this doesn't mean that the dollar is going to collapse anytime soon, because all Western nations are looking at the dollar and going, shit. So much of our economy is built up against the dollar that if we were to call the United States on its debts now, or devalue the dollar, we would devalue our loans. We would as fuck our own economies to do this. But China... There's the problem. But China. China's sitting there thinking, oh, I'm selling off my dollars. My economy not based on dollar anymore. I actively trying to get rid of dollar. I own tremendous quantity of US debt. I wonder why China do this. I wonder why China do this too. Right, before I wrap up, I should try to talk to this guy again. Hello, Meat Lord. Crazy trash bag. People, huh? Day-rish. Day-rishes. Ah ha ha ha. Oh, wow. Do you not want to talk to me now? Why don't you want to talk to me anymore? I want to recruit you. Did I insult you? Did I hurt your PP somehow? Did I hurt your PPs? What if I reload? Oh, well, your PPs still be hurt then? Yes. They'll be so hurt that you'll crash the game to keep them intact. Okay, fair enough. Let me try the will you join me one more time. And then let him out of his cage and see what happens. Oh, Chad is talking about diamonds. See, that's the beauty about oil. The beauty of oil is that unlike gold or diamonds, you have to keep it in circulation because you burn the motherfucking thing. Meat Lord. Do you like Gohan? 10,000 xing-xings, me tell you. Okay. Me towards you shitty meat. Me towards you shitty meat. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he's not my friend. Let me just check. Just for shits and giggles. Yep, he's not my friend. He's gonna try and go home now. He's indeed going to try and go home. Retreating fast. True. Maybe it's like RimWorld, where I just kind of have to keep talking to him, and eventually he'll be like, hey, friend. Friend? Lean in closer. I eat you now? You ever tried... You ever tried senbei? Pray better than bread. Our Gohan is pretty good. I guess not. I guess he doesn't... I guess he doesn't want our Gohan. Okay. Well, fair enough. Maybe I need to actually feed him. Ah, meat wraps. Here. I can't talk to him anymore. Here, have Gohan, have meat wrap, I mean. Delicious. Delicious. Delicious meat wrap. Okay, you eat that. If you don't, I'll give you steamed fucking vegetables next, okay? You eat that. I'm gonna assume I'm gonna need to, like, keep talking to him or something, and he's got, like, a very small percentage chance of being recruited or something like that. Probably. Yeah, fucking no. Something. This is my assumption. Whether it is true or not, I have no idea. But I do have a mod that allows you to recruit prisoners, so I think I can recruit him. I'm just not sure. We shall see. We shall see. But for now, I think it is time for food again. Arch has grown hungry, and he has much logistical stupidness to carry out. There are many dumb logistical things that needs to be taken care of before I can once again venture out beyond these silly walls of mine and embrace the enemy like loving compatriots that they are, in search of science books, because I still need 8 of them. Until then, chat, have a good day.